It was an easy question.
You know what? Before I pick the number, I want to ask Mike real quick. Let's see if he can get my question last week. All right, this is my question last week. I said, what video game is this from? Get ready.
Wait, say it again.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. We are your hosts, Algie857.
The 20th hard stallion. You almost forgot your name.
I was looking at this. I was like, oh, gotta do it.
Sticks. And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
And joining us today, a very special guest, Mike Baylor
Hey, there you go. All right.
of CD
Nailed it.
Run.
CD Run.
City Ride.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Was that from Gauntlet? Welcome.
Yeah.
We need that on the damn show. Right?
I'm working on it.
We need that sound bite.
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna save a bunch of sounds for you. That's what I'm
I'm
gonna do.
working on it. It's
Welcome.
being worked on.
All
All right.
Well, with that being
That's all I'm
said,
gonna
welcome
say.
to the show, Mike.
Yes.
He likes
Yes.
Green Elf needs food badly.
Yes.
That's chock full of good sound effects, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one guy, right?
Yeah, it's one guy. He did all the. I looked up like the arcade sounds. It was just one dude.
Yeah.
Did everything on there.
It's crazy.
There's
He goes,
one dude.
Yeah, he just goes from like warrior needs food badly, and then he goes, you can't catch me. It's like, what the hell is that, dude? Like, you can't just jump from like there to there.
It's
Yeah.
literally
Multi-talented.
one guy.
Yeah, man.
One paycheck, that's all.
They gave him they gave him $100 and they were done.
That's how you do it, man.
No, I don't know how much they paid him.
But just like every podcast, we talk about the games we've been playing. And you know what? Today, let's try and start with our guest, Mike. What's going on, sir? What have you been playing?
I'm playing right now. I just finally got into Mario Odyssey because I played it directly after Breath of the Wild.
Oh shit!
And Breath of the
That's
Wild's
actually
so,
what I
like,
did too.
Alive and full of life, you know. When you play Odyssey, you're like, holy cow, this is like dead compared to how alive that world is. It felt like empty. So I played it once for a little bit, and I kind of forgot about it. My buddy told me it was really good, and I was like, oh duh. So I was playing that, and then I started Hades as well.
Everyone's playing Hades.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta
What was the other one? Oh, the Lotus War, the dealer one.
Which one?
So, Lotus
Record of
War.
Lotus War. The,
Yes.
Yeah,
the
regular
Steam.
Lotus War, okay.
Yeah. Awesome
So-
game, man.
Bouncing between those three.
Okay. Not bad, man.
Did you beat Hades yet?
No, I'm really impatient with the floor traps, it turns out. Wrecked by them again and again, so I need to just get better.
Is that on Game Pass?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it might be on Game Pass.
One of us has to play it
No.
because too many of our guests keep
I checked
playing it, and
yesterday.
I'm like,
Yeah?
God damn it!
And I'm like, what?
Yeah, like-
no, it's not on Game Pass.
I've
It's
seen
on
the
Switch and stuff. It's
yeah,
not
it's in
Yeah.
the the eShop. Looks amazing.
Well, I got Game Pass, so
I know my mood just bought it.
He did?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Looks like
I have
fun.
a love-hate relationship with roguelike
Yeah.
games because I love the way they control, the way they play, you know, just that randomness.
There's some
And
of them that are like,
It just depends on how addictive it
yeah,
is.
some of them are
Yeah.
perfect. Like, was it Children of Morta? They did it the perfect way.
Right.
Wizards of Legend is like a guilty pleasure of mine because
That one my buddy told me about again and again, and I never put it on. but
That is
that one's
a-
supposed to be great.
it's complete fuckery, but everything you get, you keep. Like the spells you keep, the relics you keep, everything you keep after you die.
Right.
But you
Okay.
just every time you die, you just go. You have to do the stages again. But the messed up part is they did the update, and they added another boss and some more stuff. And I'm like, oh, and you got new enemies. Man, I can't even right now.
Well, one of the worst offenders, which is a game I bought that I was like, and we tried playing it on
Oh,
the channel,
God.
Enter the Gungeon. Is
Oh, my nephew loves that game.
oh my god! Like you die, you lose everything. You get all these weapons, and like, oh, I love this gun. This is awesome. And then you die, and you lose it all.
There's
Like,
It's all
nothing
about-
rewarding.
And
It's
then
all
it's
about learning
random.
the characters.
It's all
the
about-
But
pain.
that's how Dead Cells is though too.
And
Did you
Dead
see-
Cells was the second one. I was gonna say that one too.
Yep.
And that,
Dude,
I love the
played
way
that
the game controls
so
everything.
much. Yeah,
Freaking die. I was like, ugh. And there's only
I know,
five,
it's
like
crushing.
what, six worlds or something like that. You
No,
can beat
it's
the
more-
game
they
in
added
2
a lot
hours.
more.
Most of them are very short, but Takes forever, like an old school game.
I played that game for hours, like 80 hours I put into Dead Cells. And I still suck at it. I mean, it's amazing, but man, I put a lot of time in that.
I was close to getting that game, but Wizards of Legend got me feeling a certain way, and I was like, I don't want to keep doing this to myself. I want to start to enjoy games. I don't want to get angry.
You know what? Stick said it's like the old school games. It's not. Because an old school game, at least you can memorize the boss pattern, you can memorize the stages. This is randomized, so it's like you can't fucking memorize anything. It's just
What if Ninja Gaiden was a roguelike?
Oh, I would never,
never play it again. Y'all play the first stage. That's about it. No,
It's already hard enough, man.
yeah.
But then again, Ninja Gaiden, if you die, like you have to start from the beginning. So
Well, the stage.
But you could still
that's
memorize.
that's like a Children of Morta. Like if you beat the stage, you don't have to do that stage again.
That's good.
You know, like there's like 3 stages in a world.
Listen, if they give
If
you
I
a
beat
feeling,
2 stages, I don't have to do those 2 stages again.
if they give you a feeling of progression, then I can deal with it.
Yes, that's
That's
always the thing.
That's it. Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh no, you just have to do everything. No,
Yeah.
legit everything over.
No, everything you
Like-
just did for the whole hour. No, it's gone.
They should have a mode. They should have a mode where you can pick a stage like they wanted you to do it,
Yeah.
They should.
or a roguelike.
That would, if they gave you a choice,
Yep.
I would
That's a
probably
different
make
story.
5 purchases tonight. I would buy like 5 games tonight.
But like I said, it's a love-hate relationship with those types of games, and I really wish they would stop making them. There's just too many of them right now, man.
No, because a
get
lot
good,
of them
though.
play well
They get good
and
at
they
them.
look good, and it's fucked up.
There's too many of them though.
They are.
It's not like flooding the market with it.
Yeah.
But they're
But,
kind of like, they keep
who
it
else?
random, so it keeps you interested. So it's a neat model, but it's
Yeah.
all a rage. Yeah.
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 If it was your only game ever, like if I was
Yeah.
your little, my
Yeah.
parents was like, "I'm gonna buy this one game this year." I'm like, "Oh, cool! It'll never end."
Because you get a different game every time you play.
You know what? It's perfect for like long flights. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
perfect for long
Yeah.
flights.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can
I
mess
can
with
see
some
that.
Wizards of Legend on a 7-hour flight easily.
Lotus War. I gotta watch that old anime, and then I want to jump into that game.
Get you
Yeah, I
in the
know.
mood.
For some reason, I never watched
love
Lotus
that
War
anime.
back then,
I never watched it either.
me neither.
and you think I would have?
Mm.
Like I like that type of stuff, and I'm like, I never watched it.
I never
And that was definitely my era of anime. I saw all the music was dope. I had
That
some of it
art, yeah.
downloaded. The art was dope.
Yep.
Never picked it up. I don't know why.
It's good. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but it's definitely
Oh, it's
it
ancient
definitely has
now.
like great. Yeah, like it's to scratch for like fantasy swords and dragons and stuff like that. It's sweet.
Hmm. Yeah, that would be like Dungeons and Dragons.
I'll take
Back
it. I would take a peek at it. But you know, if something's too aged, I'd be like, nah, I can't fuck with this. You know,
I
if
could
it's
do
on
late.
that
I could do
line.
late '80s, early '90s.
You know, there's a certain line. If it goes like past Fist of the North Star, then I
that's
can't
like
do
the
it.
first thing ever.
Oh, man, that's old.
But man, that's my shit, man. Come on, man.
If it's before Fist of the North Star,
I love
then
Fist
yes,
of the
I
North
can
Star,
understand.
man.
That's you talking about '60s.
Come
then.
on, man. Heart of Madness. What you know about this?
Oh, you know,
Lotus
I
War
know
has some of
about
those
that.
ridiculous character names that are awesome, with like Woodchuck and Beld and Cashew. There's all these weird named characters in it.
Yeah.
I don't know how that translates to English, but it's definitely not on the mark.
No.
Everything in the '80s had weird, especially with action. They all had weird names. Dragon Ball had food names.
Yeah.
They still do.
Yeah.
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 Like anything back then had just weird.
Vegeta, Raditz, Broly, Goku. No, his saying name is Kakarot. Carrot. All right.
Yeah, it's
Somebody
all
was
weird.
named Launch.
Launch?
Launch.
Jesus.
What
Yeah.
about in Ranma with shampoo and cologne?
Oh, yeah, they
yeah,
were
yeah.
bugging out,
Mhm.
man.
Like they were all named after things, so they didn't know any English. They were like, "Listen, I'm just gonna name it whatever."
They just heard it.
Well, I think they appreciate a good food pun. I think they appreciate
Too
Yeah.
much of it, yeah.
All right. I guess I'll go next.
It's a good thing it wasn't a curse word.
Because
I'm sure they did so.
my stuff is quick. So Gears 5 as usual. Playing Avengers.
That should be your name.
Yeah, Gears 5.
Yeah,
shoot.
man. That's
What's up,
like
Gears 5?
every week.
Nah, it's on, dude. It's so easy to just play it, like because it's on Game Pass, so I don't have to change a disc or anything. I just
Throw it in.
just boot it up,
Yeah.
hit the button, I'm good. So yeah, playing Gears 5, Marvel's Avengers, and last Friday, if you guys watched Fighter Fridays, I beat MK11 story mode. That last boss was so cheap.
I think that game beat you.
Yeah.
No, it
I
didn't
think
beat.
you got
No,
revenge. You got
I didn't-
revenge.
I didn't quit.
You got revenge.
It
He beat you.
It slowed me down, but eventually I won.
It was one of those fighting game last bosses.
Yeah,
Like
that cheap.
Oh,
That was
jeez.
rough.
Like the damage the damage was high. Like when you hit her, she barely got phased.
Oh,
it's
it's one of those.
No, she did, but she had an extra person. She changed to a new person and had a full energy. But you can wipe that out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But then it was like a second round on the same energy bar. And then you got to do that twice.
Can you
That
do a
reminded-
fatality to her?
Nah.
Nah.
In story mode, you can't,
Nah,
do,
you can't do
fatalities
fatalities,
in story mode.
But you could do your special move that looks
Oh.
like you killed him.
Interesting.
Yeah, the the fatal blow.
Yeah. That looks like you killed him anyway.
Yeah, but you can't do a fatal blow on her.
Oh, really?
Nope.
This horseshit.
Nope.
Turn it off.
Horrible.
But yeah, I mean,
Turn it.
honestly,
I wanted to do it
like
too.
the pro tip, like if you save the fatal blow for the person that she subs in with, it usually kills their whole bar.
Okay.
Not bad.
But yeah, that was a tough last boss.
Boy, that
And
boss
then
like
the end
out.
of the game, I was like, "Yo, you serious right now?" I'm like, I fought that hard for that.
Well, you still have the aftermath.
Aftermath has
That's a whole other thing.
But the story mode, like the story
Awesome.
itself is fire.
Awesome.
I wish they did a movie like it.
Yeah.
Be insane.
Yeah.
Well,
Insane.
aren't they working on that movie?
But I want it to be like that.
He's like, I don't care what they're working on.
Well,
I
who
want it
knows?
like this.
I know. I hope. I wish.
Isn't it rated R?
yeah, it's gonna be rated R.
So,
But the
it
way
might
that
be,
the
man.
complexity of how they told it in the game,
Yeah.
I just wish they put that towards the movie.
Yeah.
Even close, even a little bit. Like,
I don't know,
I'll be
man.
happy.
We
Fingers crossed. Who knows?
fingers crossed.
Like listening to some of the actors that were in the movie, they were like, "Yo, it's faithful to the game." So,
So, yeah.
and the fatalities are stupid.
Oh,
That
man.
fatalities in the movie.
They're crazy.
In the movie,
They gonna
they're
kill
gonna
up
be
their
so-
guys? No sequel.
Someone's got to die.
Some-
man.
All right,
So it's
Somebody
going to be
has-
like a
Oh,
freaking,
yeah.
what is it, the NC-17 or whatever? The,
Nah, it's
or the
just gonna
X
be rated
rating?
R. Rated R.
Yep, Sonya's gone. I hate
Rated.
that. I hate the way they say that.
Sonya?
Sonya.
I still call her Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Sonya doesn't sound.
Sonya and Lara Croft. I hate it.
Oh, it is
I was
Lara,
like,
yeah.
like
I hate the
that.
way they
How do
say
you
it.
say it?
Lara Croft.
Sonia?
Lyra.
It's not Sonya and Lara. Nope.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Lara.
That's bullshit.
That's all I'm playing.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Keeping it simple.
Well, you should have played like a Halloween game because
Nah,
it
that
was
wasn't
like,
happening.
like
Mortal
Halloween.
Kombat's kind of like it.
I guess you could say, yeah. I
It's
guess.
Halloween-ish.
Yeah, I guess you could
Halloween
say it's
adjacent.
horror.
Yo, you should have
you
changed it
will.
to Fright Fridays instead and played a
That's
scary
what his
game.
chat wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were asking for it.
Disappointing his chat.
They want to see
Yeah.
you scared shitless.
Yeah, man.
But since it was close to Halloween, I did my Throwback Thursday and I played Fatal Frame for
Yeah.
PS2.
I saw that.
It was quite scary. I still am scared of that game. It's just something about Japanese horror.
Yeah.
If it's done correctly with ghosts and weird, like
It's
the
worse with
atmosphere.
headphones, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Plus my controller, like I didn't have the PlayStation controller, but it was rumbling still.
I
And
could
was like,
tell.
Oh, what is this?
It's funny. I can tell because I watch some other YouTubers like play some scary stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this is not scary. And I'm like, wait, in the headphones, it's a different planet because you hear like, what the fuck was that? Like you'll start turning around. So
Well, in certain rooms, if
Yeah.
you go past a certain part, it would like a heartbeat.
Oh,
would happen.
jeez.
And I'm like,
Oh,
who's
chill.
looking at me? Who's looking at me?
That's
What is
cool.
That is cool.
And then
Yeah.
you hear the music, and I'm like, I don't like this room.
That's
I hear
awesome, though.
like people like chanting evil shit, and I'm like, I don't want to be in here.
That's
I don't
awesome.
see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Plus, you can't see the enemy. I thought you could see the ghosts more when
Yeah.
they come after you.
Yeah.
You really can't see them. You have to aim your camera.
oh yeah, I saw that. There was nobody in
and
your
you can't really
sights.
see
Yeah.
them. Yeah,
So
I can't see anything.
It's like a psychological.
I was like, is my
horror too,
game
man.
busted? I can't see the enemy.
Not me.
You know what that reminds me of?
I'm good.
What was it? Hellblade. It was like that.
Oh yeah,
Also,
when they're whispering in
they
your
tell
ear.
you in the beginning
Yeah,
of the game
there's
to wear
chanting.
headphones because like it's schizophrenia or whatever.
If
so
the
you
sound-
just hear. Oh, man.
If the sound is done right for a horror game, though,
Cool.
it's crazy.
Resident Evil 2 remake did great job with the
Oh,
sound.
I was just gonna say Resident Evil 2. When I
Yeah.
played that,
Yep.
I, I got to some room that had like the camera looking through a window in a hallway, and I heard like over here, and I was like, I'm not going over there. I'm just like, I turned around and I went out. And I went to
Because you
the
can
bolts or something.
tell
I'm
where
not
it's,
gonna go
where
over
it's
there.
over. You can see where it is.
It's the same thing with in that game with the liquors. The sounds
Oh,
they
yeah.
make made me so uncomfortable. Like I'll leave a room and just be like, I don't want to go here. Can I go
Yeah,
somewhere else?
exactly.
Well, they'll be at your feet.
And they won't even and they'll be like around the corner, but they sound like they're right next to you. And
It's
I
like a
hate
tapping
that.
sound, right?
No, they're like
Yeah,
they'll be breathing.
they're like
You'll hear the
Oh, no.
I'm like,
chill, man.
oh, what the fuck is that sound?
And they
But
could
then
be
you
on
look at the
ceiling.
corner. You look at the corner, and they'll be
Yeah.
up on the ceiling.
Oh,
Ceiling.
God.
and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What is that?
And you
Just
can't
chewing on
run because then
bones.
you're gonna.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good. Nah,
Dude,
sorry,
it gets
guys.
me every time. It always gets me. I'm like, I fucking hate those. I hate
I'll play Resident Evil Code Veronica. I'll play Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Listen, you're gonna play
That's
PT though.
No.
Yeah, PT.
You're gonna play PT.
PT.
Because you can't get it anymore. You have to
Yeah.
play it. before it's gone.
No, I'm good.
Oh, that was
Let
the
it, let it go.
But so with Fatal Frame though, like I stopped playing obviously because I'm not playing that all night. But I got to a part. There was just a puzzle in there that just threw me way off, and it was like, here's Japanese symbols.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
What are these?
yeah.
Put the numbers in for these Japanese. So I was like, I don't know Japanese.
Yeah, I saw you watch. I watched a little bit of your playthrough. And
I
you were
was
like,
like,
"Is
that's
it
not
in the
a
menu?
puzzle."
Where is this?"
I was like, that's not a puzzle I'm gonna get right off the bat. You can't just teach me how to count and write in Japanese. You gotta put English there. And
You
they
gotta put
didn't.
like a little Japanese textbook to learn how to write the numbers real
Yeah,
fast.
Hell yeah.
They just put the clock up and like put in these things. I'm like, what? You messed up here. You didn't translate that. Oh well. So before I thought of the idea to get past it, and I was like, oh no, I'm not doing all this math. I'm done right now. I'm done for now. I'll come back after I do that part. I'm not doing that on
It's
camera.
probably real simple.
Probably.
Like you just have to know.
I got
Japanese.
past it before. Like when I was younger, I got past that part.
Yeah.
It's just that this thing did not tell me how to do it. And I was like, nah, I'm not. This is not the time. Live streaming a large puzzle like this is not the time. And no one helps. Like, I
Yeah.
remember I beat this game so many times. I just don't remember this puzzle. I'm like, so how does that help me?
Can someone help me?
Help me out.
Help me.
I was like, all of you have Google. Someone can help me.
Yeah, it's like help me out, dude.
Just give me the numbers.
You're
normally
gonna
I
watch
watch
me
this
play
in
the same room
like,
right
well,
here.
this is all- yeah.
And normally I watch your Throwback Thursdays. I was like, nope, you playing a scary game. I'm good.
Wow.
You weren't even playing it.
You won't even watch.
You
Wasn't
that
even
scared?
playing. Wasn't even
Dude.
aware. Nope.
Wow.
This is why we have to have you play something
Nope.
You don't
scary.
understand how that could make millions of hits.
Nah,
Yeah.
People love seeing
honestly, I
terrified
might not even get like a good jump scare out of me, but it'll be in my head for the rest of the night, and I won't sleep well, and I can't
Who
not.
cares about your
Oh my
sleep? Just do it for
God.
the channel, man.
Oh,
Make-
Live
my
stream,
God,
live
that
stream
is
your
funny.
sleep that night.
No, because
Dude, that's
mad.
live
Live
There you go.
stream your sleep.
Just the blanket.
yes, exactly.
Something wrong with y'all.
Rig the bedroom with a night cam.
Yes. Put a GoPro right over your head.
Oh, dude. Night vision. GoPro.
That's
There's
amazing.
something so wrong with y'all.
Oh,
Great
that'd be
idea.
great.
You got a lot of good ideas going on right
Yeah,
now.
man. Oh, man. A lot of good
YouTube
gems. man.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors on SNES.
Yeah, there you
A
go.
lot of
There you
people
go.
played that. A lot of people played that for Halloween.
I've been
Yeah.
seeing that a
Was
lot.
that right?
What's
That's tough. That's a tough game.
Yeah,
I never played it.
I rented it a
saw
while
it,
back.
and it looks like Toe Jam and Earl,
It's pretty tough.
but you can shoot.
Oh,
things.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
pretty much what
it's
it
good.
looked like.
I also love Toe Jam and Earl so much.
That's my shit. I love Toe Jam and Earl. That music.
Yeah.
That's all I played this week. I mean, I got to get some new stuff in. I got to get a lot of gaming in, but time. It is time.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I have Game Pass, and it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good lately. I just played, like, messing around with Game Pass. I don't want to really mention it, I guess, because I really didn't give it that much time. I just gave a few minutes here and there to some random stuff, just to try it out. But what I really played, and I went back to, was Dust, the Elysian Tale,
Mhm.
because I was stuck the last week, I believe, and I figured out my way through it. I'm about 60% through the game.
Almost done.
Oh, you said
Yeah.
60 hours.
No, 60%. But I think I'm like close to the end.
Well, usually 80.
I
You
think
can
I'm close to
probably
the end
beat
because I didn't do
side mission.
I didn't want to do any side missions, but I ended up doing it because I was stuck and I was lost so I was doing all this other stuff, looking for the right path to go, and then I figured out the puzzle that I was stuck in, and then I was like, oh, that was it. But awesome game though. I got my character like super strong. Like,
That's what you do when you get lost. You
oh,
gotta build
dude,
'em up.
yeah, man. Like it was like a
That's what we
grind
suffered.
like fest, man. I was just grinding, building up my character, level up.
It's part of the game design.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
They're gonna get lost around here. Then
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
probably just go over here. They'll be ready for
Yeah.
the new part when they find it.
yeah.
If they find it.
If they find
If
it,
they
yeah.
find it.
But definitely an awesome indie game. The other game I played for Tetris Tuesday is Tetris for the arcade. And I played it the way it was intended to be played, with an arcade stick. And I broke the game, I think. 'Cause I was actually doing pretty good. It was over 2 hours. I think it was like 2
It was
and a half
almost 3
hours.
Close to
almost,
3.
Almost 3 hours.
Close to 3.
Mm.
And
Easily.
before just testing it out, I got up to like level 29 or 39.
You
I
got to
think.
30
30
before,
right?
yeah. And I was like, oh,
Um,
you might make the 40 maybe.
Yeah, yeah. But it got to the point where it was just rehashing the same stages over and over again, and the speed was like capped already, so it was like it wasn't getting any faster.
It doesn't need to be faster.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a
It
tough
didn't need to
game.
be.
It's
It
tough.
was instant drop, pretty much.
No, but after you
no.
get past halfway, it's over. Like you mess
okay.
one
Yeah,
thing up,
yeah.
you gotta be perfect.
Yeah, you have to be perfect. Once it goes halfway, it's like a magnet. So like, you can't. There's very, very minimal chance that you can make any adjustments.
Once it hits anything, it stops wherever it
yeah,
is.
man, it's tough. But yeah, I got up to. I forgot even what stage I got up to, but
64, I think.
64. That was
Think
what
so.
it was.
I think so.
But it got to the point once I passed 40, I looked at my points and I was like, oh, I'm at like 700 points or 700,000 points or whatever. I'm like over.
You look like you were gonna die.
I was like, oh, well, I've been streaming for like 3
I was
hours.
like, there's no
man.
way this guy's making it.
No, but I stuck through it. I was like, yo, Mike, right there. I can get 1 million points. That's all I think. I was like, I don't even care how many stages it is. I can get 1 million points. Well, turns out once you hit the 900, whatever,
999,999.
No.
the freaking game resets.
What?
Yeah. The
Disrespect.
points reset, and it went back to the freaking, yeah. And I didn't realize it until it hit like an extra 100,000.
So after all
And then
that,
when I looked at it, I
That's
was
the
like,
arcade
wait,
shit.
what the
You're
fuck?
not supposed to get this far, so we
Yeah,
got to
like,
restart
The
everything.
programmers never intended for anyone to play it that much.
Yep.
So,
Oh yeah, you broke the game.
you're
so,
playing arcade
yeah.
for 3 hours straight.
yeah, so I
That's
got
crazy.
essentially I got like the kill screen or whatever the heck the game is over.
Then they gave you second place.
And I got second place. It
So thanks
was the
for
last
playing.
playthrough. Yeah. I'm like, yo, are you serious? I got this.
How does that even?
So you did
make
worse.
Ah.
So you did worse than your 40. Your
Well,
40
it makes
stage
no
thing.
sense.
according to the it
Yeah.
was so dumb, man. I'm like, what the? Come on, man.
You should have lost right before 1 million.
Yeah, yeah.
You would have been way up there.
I thought, yeah, I should have just stopped. I should have just been like, all right,
It's such a
Yes.
screw job, too.
yes.
Yeah,
But,
winning the game is like how close you can get to 1 million without going over. Then it's just that can you
Whoever
get to like
gets-
the
Oh, it's tough.
995, 998?
Whoever pulls it off like the last
Like
number,
an exact
the digit.
999.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Ah,
Imagine you're like, oh shit, 1 point over,
yeah.
and you lose it. You lose everything.
That's the worst.
You get 1 point.
Yep. You have to fully understand what the hell is giving you points to.
That's horrible.
He'll pass the stage. Bonus. No bonus.
I don't want the bonus. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
No more points. No more points.
Yeah, man.
Power.
But other than that, it's actually I'm surprised that no other Tetris game has added that feature because they added some what is it? They have like the floor rises, and then another one is
They throw in little parts.
yeah,
to
they'll
mess
throw
you
in like a little
dot?
the dot, whatever the
A
one.
tris?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll
A
just throw it
tris.
randomly in the game, and it'll just appear, and you just have to figure out like a way around it. They'll have pieces like on the stage that you have to like build around it too.
Yeah, just random pieces scattered
Oh
on the stage.
man, there's 2 patterns that fuck me up all the time. That I was having I was getting
What,
very
the touch
frustrated.
and the wrist?
Not even those. It was the other one where it was like it was almost like a triangle one, and you had to build around it. Oh, I hated that.
Oh,
one.
triangle. Jeez,
I
that just
freaking
sounds like
hated
a
They
that
threw your
one.
name in. Huh?
Because it like
Your
after,
name was one of the stages.
yeah, they take your initials from your score or whatever from the last game you played, and they make it into a stage. So you have to like break the lines around your name.
Nice.
And I'm thinking to myself, I should have just picked I.
Yeah,
As my initials. That would have been so easy.
Line it up. There you
Pro
go.
tip.
It looks like H.
Pro tip.
Or H, yeah.
All H's. is just-
Oh yeah, the horizontal T.
But yeah, it's an awesome game, man. Really fun.
Did you
Never-
guys ever do? I haven't looked back at the previous Tetris Tuesday or is it Tetris Tuesday or Thursday?
Tuesday.
But did you ever do Tetris 64?
No, not yet.
It's this 4-player one, and my friends and I played it in college for like 100,000 hours. Like we just go play that game
Yes.
and just slug beers because you can just direct the garbage to each other.
Yes.
You know, like every other
Yes.
Tetris game. But the music is like cool, and I don't know. We just played that game for so much. That might be a fun versus one for you guys too to try out. That one's pretty good.
Tetris.
We did what did we do? We did
Tetris 64.
we did Puyo Puyo Tetris that was 4 player. That was pretty
Yes.
good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
On
that's
the- I got that on the Switch.
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
It just always sucks for me because I'm like the worst in Tetris here. So I'm like, I'm always dead. I'm always dead.
However, they have a mode in Puyo Puyo Tetris for versus. It's party mode, which they give you power ups. So even if you suck at it,
Oh, let me get some power ups.
it'll fuck up everyone else. So it'll basically slow your time down.
Nice.
So your pieces go real slow.
I need a lot of
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So you have more time to figure out where to go.
I need a lot of time and attention.
And
I'll
then,
play bad just to get the power.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
would. You would.
Another one, another power up like rearranges everyone else's piece.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
That's messed up.
So it basically just messes everyone else up.
I'm good for that.
That sounds like some Crystal Crisis type nonsense.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
Crystal Crisis.
Yeah, turn it off.
Yeah,
Turn it off.
No, keep it on. Keep it on, man. How else am I gonna win?
that's
Come on.
another game actually. If you like puzzle games, like competitive puzzle games, Crystal Crisis. It's awesome.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah,
It's like Puzzle Fighter.
if you heard.
Oh,
of it.
okay. Oh,
But it's 4-player also.
Yeah, it's a 4-player puzzle fighter kind of type game.
Less flashy, but
Yeah,
you know.
oh, I think I've seen this. It has.
I missed the Flash.
Yeah.
It has what's his name from Cake Story in it.
That's right.
Yes, it has a lot of characters from
Random games.
random games.
Very
yeah.
random.
Random game. It's across the board.
They got
Johnny,
Cool.
what the heck is his name?
Johnny.
Astro Boy and Isaac.
Yep,
Yeah, that's right.
yep.
Mad
Sa-
indie stuff.
Solange or Solange.
How'd they get
Yeah,
Astro Boy?
Yeah. How do you?
Isn't that Sega?
I have no idea where he's.
idea.
I don't know where he's from. Still to this day, where the hell is Astro Boy from?
He's from
I
a
thought it was a
treasure,
cartoon.
treasure and Sega.
He had
were
one
making-
game, right?
He's the cartoon.
No, he was an
He was a
anime.
cartoon character.
It was a cartoon.
No, I mean like game.
No, he
Oh
had
no,
two.
I don't know.
He had two. He
He
had
had
one
two?
for Game
Really?
Boy
He had-
Advance and Genesis.
It's not
No,
Bandai
PlayStation.
then?
PlayStation.
Super Nintendo.
Huh?
I don't think it was Super Nintendo.
I don't remember.
Maybe.
Super Nintendo. I remember there was the Game Boy Advance one.
Why is
The
Astro
That,
Boy
that one I remember.
strikes me as like a TurboGrafx 16 character? Like, he just reminds me of one. Like I haven't seen him on anything in a
No,
while.
I think Treasure had something to do with the Game Boy Advance one.
Ah,
So it was pretty dope.
all right.
That was a good game.
You'd think
Yeah.
he'd be in more since Mega Man's based off him. You'd think there'd be a lot of games. Astro
Yeah.
Boy in there.
It's crazy, man.
He's got the underwear. They're like, nah, we can't get behind it.
Yeah.
Little
I just
boy in
can't-
A
underwear.
little boy in underwear, like, nah, he's trying to
No
promote
one's gonna
that.
buy this.
Put some clothes on.
Yeah.
The last animated movie by him was pretty
Oh,
cool
man.
too.
What about you, man? What did you play?
What the hell am I playing? I attempted to play multiple games, but it didn't work out too well for me.
What?
Because there was, was it
Ah, yes.
a couple of days ago, I was like, all right, you know what? Let me try to make levels in Avengers. Chose these two levels that were a little bit higher than mine. You know how like you could still beat them though? Like, you know, just a little bit higher. And you could still, you know, I got to the end of the stage, got hit 3 times dead. They revived me. Okay, good. Dead. I said, you know what? I'm getting mad. I want to enjoy my game right now, so let me play something else. And I tried to play Blasphemous because I beat it a while ago, and they did an update where they added so much DLC. Like they got bosses, a whole new areas, and I'm like, you know, let me mess with this because you get at least to keep like all your techniques from, you know, when you're your first playthrough. And I played like, I don't know, 10 minutes of it. I started dying at this stupid spot, like this corny enemy. I'm like, why am I dying here? And I'm getting aggravated again. so I stopped playing that. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, so then I took my frustrations and went to play Smash Brothers Ultimate online.
Good idea.
Yeah. Wonder how that turned out.
Great idea, man. You really have some really.
And then,
Stellar.
I didn't lose every match, all right? I did win some matches, but no, I was losing some. I was too angry to play the game anyway. So I was like, this is a waste of time.
That's
I'm like,
where you want to be. That's how.
however, the day after I went back into Smash Brothers Ultimate, I got revenge on everybody.
Okay.
I killed so many Steve from Minecrafts. Oh my God. I was just loving it. I hate Steve from Minecraft. I think everyone knows that, but
Steve.
I couldn't stop
That's so
killing
sad.
them. I just kept killing them and killing them. And then I played. Oh,
Yes, I know.
I
I was waiting for it.
I played.
I was waiting for you to say
So
this
I've been
one.
intrigued to play Control for a long time, and I know Nintendo was talking. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Nintendo just said, yeah, you can, get it from the cloud. You could stream it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? I want to play it. So I throw it in, and I'm like, it said, do you want to play with enhanced graphics or enhanced performance? I said, let's go with the graphics. And I'm watching the story, and the story has just a slight skip. I said, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. We're starting this shit over. So I did the enhanced performance, which was smooth. It was smooth. And I was like, okay. And it has like a Matrix type of story, Is this all real or whatever? And I like stories like that. So I was getting intrigued. I'm like, okay. Walking around, picking up stuff. And it goes into this one scene. This is like 10 minutes into the game. one scene where like the background looks like a grid, and like she's like, "Where am I?" And it's starting to teach you how to play. It says hit X for melee. I said, "Okay, hit X." The game just stops, and I'm like, "Wait, did the game mess up?" It said, "This is the trial version. If you want to pay," I said, "Get the fuck out of here! You won't even let me attack someone? Are you fucking kidding me? Let me fight someone!"
They could actually send this to your Switch.
I'm like, "Yo,
So angry.
yo."
You told me that, I was like, oh my
And I'm
god.
like, how much is it? $39.99. Kiss my ass. I'm like, I'm not paying.
After you piss someone off like that, man.
I was, yeah, that was the same day I was playing all the games, getting mad. I'm like, wow, this is just not my day in playing games whatsoever. I'm like, I got.
It's a good day to punch some holes in the walls.
Seriously,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Like, wow, I'm pissed.
Wow.
Jesus,
You could have punched those holes in the wall if you paid that extra.
seriously.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's all. I mean, mostly Smash Brothers is the only game that I've been playing lately. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, and don't forget we played Rayman Legends 4-player.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, good.
Oh, that's a
Glad
great
you
one.
brought that up.
4-player. Yo, that game.
That was fun.
Very fun. Yo, that metal stage was amazing.
That was that was fire.
amazing.
I'm not gonna
Was it a
lie.
music stage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
That
gonna
music
lie.
stage was fire.
That gave me some
I was
Battletoads
like, wow.
vibes.
Yeah.
This is
Is that where at the end you fight the guy and he goes in the lava and he does the thumbs up at the?
No, this is like a
Never
regular.
mind.
This is like a music stage.
Yeah.
But
Oh, maybe it's a
this is
different
like
part.
what? How far into the
we
game?
weren't
Like,
at the. Well,
We weren't that far into the
we're like
game,
the
but-
second part, whatever.
second
I'm not
world.
sure. My friends
Yeah.
and I played it, but it was a while ago. I'm not sure how far along we were either. But that game is just chock full of awesome jokes, and the music levels are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up
I've
on
never
that.
played a Rayman before, so I was like, I always hated on it because of the characters are hideous, and I'm like, man, I'm not playing this freaking game with these ugly characters. But everyone swears
That's how I
by
feel
it.
about Minecraft Steve. That aesthetic is so ugly. I hate those games so much. I know everyone loves Minecraft, and I should give it a try. But this is so ugly. I can't ever.
I can't do it.
ever play.
I refuse to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rayman was dope. It was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely a lot of fun.
Blown away by it, man.
Anything else? No, that's it.
That's it, man.
Is it time for the news?
It's time for the news.
Wait, you did? Didn't you play Age of Calamity?
Oh yeah, well, Turbo's not here, but
Well.
yeah, I played G.I. Joe Operation Blackout and Zelda Age of Calamity.
Oh, you a gamer?
How was that GI Joe?
It's actually good. You know, it's so funny because when you first played, it's like missing a lot of things that you would see in a lot of other third-person shooters. And, you know, a
Yeah.
lot of people criticize it. Oh, this is bullshit, you know, whatever. I don't like it. But I grew up on G.I. Joe. And this is like the perfect homage to G.I. Joe. And they have their own original story. And we had a lot of fun with it this past Sunday. I was like, yo, we were just like, yo, I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. Like, it's just like, it's a surprise.
Nostalgia.
Yeah. Obviously, I
Yeah.
highly recommend it in co-op if you can, but it's fun. It's got a lot of charm to it.
Well,
It's not
that
for
is I'm
someone.
surprised. I don't know if I saw it. If you guys, I think I was watching you guys play it, and then I looked it up online too. But for years, I've been saying, how come there's no good Transformers, GI Joe, or He-Man games?
Not for a
they're all
while.
like characters who have like sets of powers
Yeah.
or abilities that would be cool to do in co-op or like on specific missions.
Yeah.
And then it's like a built-in game. Like the
Yeah.
cartoons, it's all done. You just gotta make a
It's
cool
always
story.
already
You got the
done. It's
characters.
like-
Yeah.
So the Transformers one a couple years ago was cool with Devastator, but
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, the
but
ones
anyways,
on
I
the
saw that, so I just thought,
also the ones on the 360.
Yeah, War for Cybertron
War for
and-
Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron were good.
So
Oh,
good.
yeah.
But the only bad part was there was no
Co-op in
split
the second
screen
one.
co-op. The first one had online co-op, but that was
Oh.
it. But
it's like those Secret of Manas that changed that.
it always comes
Oh,
back
you-
to Secret of Mana.
You just, yo. You might have hit a nerve.
My blood pressure's going up. You guys ready to do these shots?
I think with G.I. Joe, though, nostalgia takes a big role in that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't
yeah.
see a person who doesn't know about G.I. Joe picking up and be like, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah. No.
Yes,
It's
flip.
part of its charm,
Well, it knows its audience.
but it doesn't play bad.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't play. It's
But
just
it helps, though.
It's a very kind. It reminds me of like one of the first third-person type shooters. You know, no cover. You know, plays
Like a
a lot like
PS2, like a PS2.
Like a
yeah,
PS
like
or
you know,
early PS2,
you got your
yeah.
special technique for every character. Everyone has their special gun.
Right.
They could have did
yeah.
better with the melee, but yeah, it's a got cool levels, cool little things
They
in
got
there.
the characters, though. They got the characters in there.
Devs know their audience, man.
And the music's good. Surprisingly,
Yeah?
the music is very. It's a sleeper soundtrack,
Was
man.
it 80s?
It's
gotta be 80s.
it's
right?
like Kool-Aid. It's like
Yeah.
really like guitar.
But it's
riffs.
rock. though.
Yeah. Me and Turbo were like, ooh, the music though. Okay. Like when you're hiding in cover, there's no enemies. You're like, did you hear that music? Okay.
Should we go? No, wait. Let's the beat's coming out hallway.
Yeah. Don't shoot yet. Don't shoot yet. Okay. It's good though. I like it. I like it a lot.
Cool.
Is it time?
It might be.
It might be time.
It's
For what?
It's time for the news.
The news.
Oh dear.
Yo, that was terrible.
Oh dear. Oh
I
dear.
was telling the guys Choco that I love that.
Oh man.
Oh, that means we gotta do these shots real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Now you gotta do shots.
yeah. I don't want them to linger.
Oh,
You gotta do the
Cheers.
shots.
Cheers.
cheers, everybody.
Cheers,
everybody.
cheers,
out
man.
there.
Cheers.
Everybody in the
Everybody
chat, if
Cheers.
you're of age and you have some alcohol,
Or if
Take
you have
a
a
shot.
glass of water.
yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But one day you'll be able to drink.
No man.
Whose voice was that?
That sounds horrible.
Whose voice was that?
Okay. Let's get this news kicked off right
Yes.
by messing up. No.
Yes, absolutely.
Mark, gauntlet sound effects.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is good.
SNK apologized. What?
No, I'm just like, oh no, not this news.
This is good.
SNK apologizes for offensive ad featuring Fatal Fury's Terry Bogard.
Yeah, I was mad when I watched this
This was so bad.
because first of all, like if you've seen the Fatal Fury movie,
This is not even him.
out of character.
This is not his character whatsoever.
hardcore out of character. I was
First of
so
all,
mad.
It's an
So
advertisement.
I
It's-
laughed so hard.
It's an advertisement clip from the mobile title SNK All Star. So
It's so bad.
I don't know
If it was Joe Higashi, I'd be like, all right,
Exactly.
makes sense.
but I don't know who's in charge of this advertisement
They obviously never played it.
advertisement.
No, they
Advertisement?
No. Whoever was in charge of this obviously never dated a woman.
They said, well,
Oh,
the tweet that I read this off of from Super Cancel, of course. It says, Terry's causing quite a stir with this new 3-hit combo. As SNK has distanced themselves from the ad created by the mobile game dev.
Dude, it was
h-
terrible.
Explain to everybody who's listening to the podcast what's happening in
All
this ad.
So who's
Terry
this?
does a drive-by.
Who do they have? They have I forget the name.
Yeah, I forget the name of the
Mai.
characters.
It's it's Mai and Mary and the cyborg chick.
King, right? Is that the gal, the blonde gal?
I
The
don't
military
know.
chick.
Yeah, but they're sitting at a bar drinking. Their asses are out on the little chairs that they're sitting on, right? And then Terry Bogard,
On a
he's
motorcycle.
driving by on a motorcycle, and he just puts his arm out and smacks all three of them on their ass as he goes by.
And he
he's
says,
like,
"Hey, come on, come on."
At 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
5 miles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just smacks them all on their ass.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, come on.
Come on. And I'm like, wait, what?
Then he fucking
so
does a
bad.
flip. He flips off his
He
motorcycle.
I
busts
was
his ass.
busts his ass.
so mad when I watched that. I'm like, yo.
He falls off his bike. They all come up to him, and then like
They stare at him
They just
angry,
look at him.
like they're about to whoop his ass.
Yeah.
It's funny because Saramaru did a recent talk about this commercial. This is how I learned about it, and I don't know like everything about the three girls in the thing.
Yeah.
The first one, it's funny because he was pissed too. He's like, this is not even his character. First of all,
Yeah.
the first chick is 14 years old. So it's like the second chick is his brother's girlfriend.
Yup.
So it's like,
Yep.
so you mean to tell me Terry Bogard's like a pedo and an asshole, and then a chick he's already kind of talking to. It's like, this is the worst commercial ever. Fucking hilarious. But it's the
funny, man.
worst commercial
It's so funny.
Terrible.
ever.
It's funny because it's so out of character.
it's so
Yeah, like,
badly
Super
done.
out of character.
And then they, come on. Wow.
It's so badly done, and they
Yeah.
use his freaking soundbite like out of context.
So
You would
mad.
think it was just done as a joke. It'd be hilarious.
Yo, watch Nintendo pull him from Smash.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Dude,
Watch.
that would suck.
They were like, we had no idea he was this guy.
Exactly.
Oh,
Smash
man.
Brothers is for nice people.
Yeah.
That's why Mai Shiranui
That's why
isn't in the game.
Yeah, that's why she's not in it.
Well, they said she couldn't be in it because she was half naked.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And her boobs are bouncing. So yeah, you couldn't put her in there. But I mean, it's just such a dumb ad, though.
It's bad.
I also like that he's going down the motorcycle down the alley, and there's like clearly like a roadblock 20 feet away from the stools.
Yeah.
That it's like the dumbest. It's just like
The setup makes no sense.
No.
Mad
He can't
It's like-
escape. After being
Yeah.
a pervert, he can't escape
Dude.
and just drive off. He's going into a wall.
Like somebody had to animate this man. Somebody had to
Badly. Badly animated.
Like, who okayed this?
Right.
He did. Okay.
Oh,
Come on.
I'm watching it right now.
I see the animators just be like,
Remove it as soon as
forget it,
possible.
man.
Just remove it.
Oh, they
It's-
took it down, though. They did take it
Yeah,
down.
they did
Burn
take
that.
Imagine if they took Ryu from Street Fighter and did some shit like that. It'd be like, what?
Yeah.
It makes no
Chun-
sense.
I would be pissed.
Chun-Li, Cammy, and Rose.
Just
And he
goes
does
so
that.
far.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
it's
Chun-Li,
nothing
Cammy, Rose.
amazing.
Yeah, man.
It looks like a Tekken 1 ending.
It does.
It does.
Like a really bad,
Oh,
awkward
dude.
ending.
Yep.
Tekken 1 had some bad endings.
It looked like an ending from there.
Yeah.
And it would
Yeah.
be fully accepted. That's fine. That's awful.
Terrible.
Yo,
So they apologize. What happened after, man?
Oh, they took it down. That's
That's
it.
it?
Yeah,
They
it
just
had
took
nothing
it
to
down.
do with them.
Like it's never
They said-
happened.
They said
Like
this
it's
has
not-
nothing.
just-
This has nothing to do with us. We will look into ads before they come out now. So they ruined it for
Yeah,
everybody.
you
So they-
should have been
so they
doing
say.
that before it came out. Like,
who
Yeah.
approved it?
yeah, like,
I don't know, man.
Listen,
like
they had
who watched
nothing
this and said, you know what, this is gonna be a good ad to advertise our game.
Yeah.
They probably had nothing to
They
do
dropped
with
the
the
ball,
mobile
man.
game at all. From what I heard, was pretty good too. The mobile game was like a beat 'em up.
Right.
Yeah.
and it looked pretty damn good.
Does he have that move?
He has to come on.
The triple slap.
Drive-by booty
Triple
smack.
booty slap.
Three hit combo. That's amazing. That part's amazing.
I mean, if they had R. Kelly in like Terry Bogard outfit, that'd be amazing.
Okay, I would
That'd
take
be-
that.
that'd be
I would
fire.
take that. And
That'd
then
be a fire
then Terry
commercial.
Bogard came out
And
beat
hits him.
That
Yes.
would definitely piss people off.
But
hit
if
him
Terry,
with a-
if Terry
hit him
beats
with
him
a
up,
Buster Wolf.
yeah, hit him with a Buster Wolf.
Then be like,
Yep.
are you okay?
Yes. There you go.
See, that would have been funny.
See, man.
That would have been funny.
There you
He
go.
does like the hat throw at the end too.
Yes.
Dude.
Then there could be a 14-year-old involved. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
What?
And it would be in context.
It would be fine for R. Kelly. Oh man, but not Terry, damn it.
Damn.
Not Terry.
Damn.
Not
They
Terry.
did him dirty, man.
They did him foul,
They
man.
did him dirty.
They killed him.
Anyway.
Character assassination.
Seriously.
Did him dirty.
They did.
That's
definitely
fucked
did.
up. I mean, it's totally not a character.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's like a goody two shoes, man.
He's a good guy, man. He would never do something like that. All right,
Not our Terry.
not my Terry.
That's not my Terry.
So, Sony puts a stop to third-party PS5 faceplates and PS5 pre-orders match PS4's first 12 weeks. So we got two newses in here. So first
man.
was there was a company online that was called let me see what the name of it was. It was called PlayStation 5. So PlayStation, because they were selling the
They
you know,
legit just.
the shells that go on the PlayStation 5.
curve.
You could take them off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were doing different color ones, so you could put it on there.
That's kind of cool.
Obviously, it's something that Sony had in mind.
Right.
So a third party
Yeah,
coming
I
out
agree.
before the system comes out is like, hey, come on.
Come on.
Oh, man.
I have a feeling he's going to creep into every news for some reason. I just have a feeling that's going to happen.
But they said after only a day of having our website being live, Sony's lawyers asked us to change the name of the site. So they changed it from PlayStation 5 to customize my plates. So
Okay.
they thought that would be enough to help them still stay in business.
Right.
But, they thought it would be enough, but then they said Sony's lawyers told us to take it all down. You cannot sell the plates.
Shit.
Yeah, you cannot sell the plates because that's obviously, they didn't say that that's obviously something they have in mind, but it's obviously something they have in mind. They're
Right.
probably
So-
not doing anything like I was going to order one. A lot of people ordered them because
Yeah.
they want the matte black edition. Like you
Right.
see that in matte black?
It looked
Yo,
cool.
It's
Yeah.
It looks
fire.
It
dope.
looks good.
And it was like $40 for it. And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to spend $40. It crossed my mind. As I
Right.
said, before I even get the system, am I going to get this plate
Right.
so it can look cool?
Yeah.
But apparently all the people who ordered it
Yeah.
got their money back.
Yeah.
So it
That's
was
good.
like, yeah, at least they gave the money back
Yeah,
and all
that's
that.
good.
But a lot of people ordered.
Right.
And now Sony better be like, listen, we got this for $40 or probably more.
Right.
I would say
But-
it better be $30 and just have the map.
yeah,
Yeah.
it should be lower.
Yeah.
But they probably just have it as on the system and not sell the plates individually. So they're like, yeah, you can get the black
Oh.
system, you can get the yellow system, you have to buy the whole system for $500. But I mean, the company now is selling stickers now or decals to put on it.
How do they get them? My thing is I'm confused because the system's obviously not out yet.
Yeah.
And they have specs on like the internal and all that stuff. How the heck did they get the? Yeah. How did they? No. How
Well,
did,
they have the system out to certain people. and they had them out for development. And they can get the measurements from somewhere.
That's okay.
And then once they get the mold, they can just
Gotcha.
3D. You know, as soon as you get the measurements, it's done. You don't have to have anything.
Could you imagine if they didn't fit?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that'd be amazing. That'd be so
Out of
funny.
business.
Epic fail. But they're saying that the form factor of it was a patent by Sony.
Gotcha.
Apparently, or the clips that clip it on are a patent, so they can't do it. But they can make
They can
stickers.
do they can do the
go on
decal
it.
stickers.
They can do the decals without getting in trouble.
Right.
But it's always
Everybody does that.
you don't want to do decals on it. You wanna
That
get the
Miles
whole thing.
Morales edition is gonna sell out.
Well, I'm sure they're gonna do different editions
Right.
with different art on it and stuff like that. But I want the matte black.
stamped in.
What's that?
It'll be like stamped in, like an imprint on the base too, with like spider
definitely.
webs or something like that for Miles or something.
Definitely gonna have some
Have
stuff
a-
burnt into it.
Have a lighting LED.
Right.
Oh yeah. But it's interesting. It's cool that you can change it, and obviously that's gonna make for a lot of systems.
Yeah.
Variations of it. And I'm pretty sure they're going to announce that, but they weren't just ready yet at release.
That reminds me of the Xbox 360 when they had the
The
faceplate.
faceplates, definitely. Same thing.
Change those out.
Yeah. But Sony and Microsoft both had a whole bunch of different systems,
Right.
but mostly Microsoft. But and the PlayStation has outsold the first 12 weeks of PlayStation 4 in
That's crazy.
12 hours.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the
Not
first day
surprising.
they sold all of them.
Damn.
More than 3 months worth in
Yeah.
one day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And the
That's
PS4
crazy.
launch was crazy.
Lot of
Yeah.
So
mercy.
you can imagine like this is like monumental. Like how they
I mean, the eBay game is large now, larger
yeah,
than it
that's
was back then. So a
That's
lot of
true.
people who aren't actually buying the system
That's true.
bought it to sell it,
that is true.
and now nobody can get it. So if you want it, it's gonna be like $800 to $1,000 on
That's
eBay.
crazy.
If you wanted it right away.
Chill.
If you can wait,
Reminds
month?
me of the PS3 launch. Remember
Sure, I'll be able to find the next box.
I've never. Yeah, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. They'll be sold out too. But
Yeah, probably.
as far as actually getting your systems, it just comes down to patience. It's not going to be sold out for longer than 2 months. You'll be able to walk into a store and buy them. It's just that this is the wrong time to be wanting one of these systems day one and expecting to get it day one.
Yeah,
With the
'cause-
pandemic and everything, it's not feasible.
I would say with pandemic, everybody's finishing games more. I bet more backlogs are being finished more now than ever before.
Hell yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
you can play games the whole time.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like no rush. I got. I'm catching up. So it's like I'm in no rush.
Unless you have
But yeah,
a,
but when
a
that
video game
PS5
channel
came
like,
on, it was like, grab it.
Yep.
Well, I mean, because we have the video game channel, I would like to be able to get it sooner than later, so I can have some impressions or like just being able to play some of the games I'm holding out on,
Yeah.
so I can play it. What's that? Oh, so, but yeah, we got a comment. But thanks. But but I would like to be able to play some of these games and like some games I'm holding out on playing on because I want to play it on the newer systems. But I guess they're gonna have to wait longer. Like Ghost of Tsushima and all that, I can't play right now. I might have to because I can't.
But I'll say,
wait
is that discounted
months
too?
and months.
Because I'm still trying to play Resident Evil 3 remake.
All of these titles are gonna be lower on Black Friday or
Let me-
around the Black
Let
Friday
me know because
sales.
I will clean house on a few of them.
Yeah, like 20 to 40. I mean, I think you can get a lot of games that people are waiting on for these systems. But I might have to play them on the systems we have now, which is ridiculous.
What's good, Peter Cap?
Well, that might be okay.
Oh, we got Peter Cap in the chat. Cap.
You gotta do it every time.
Cat always showing up.
What's good?
Always
yo?
showing up and showing out.
He
I
said hi to
appreciate you,
Tegan there.
And Tegan. Shout out to Tegan.
Yes.
What up, Tigo?
What's good? What's good?
But
Welcome aboard.
yeah, I mean that's what that is, man. It's doing very well.
What'd you
Yeah,
think
man.
about it, Mike?
What's that?
The PS5 and the faceplates and all this stuff.
Oh, I agree. Like I thought as soon as I saw that, like you can't make this, I was like, oh, so they're totally have a whole like merchandising arm ready to go to pop on those things.
Yep.
But for the PlayStation 5 stuff, I don't know, like that. I would just play. I don't know if the games will be better on there that are already out on PS4 now. Is there going to be like a huge difference in those?
Loading time. That's about it.
Well, everybody's waiting to see that.
Oh, loading time. It must be because I mean, you can see the loading times on like the Xbox Series X for some Monster Hunter loading, I think, on there versus some other ones. It was like way quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, loading is probably the first thing people are going to notice, but obviously they're going to be more powerful systems. And
Yeah.
I would like to be able to see it off of YouTube at some point.
I was about to say, yeah, YouTube will get you. You can check that out on there.
Ray tracing.
But you can't see
On
most
YouTube.
of the stuff that, like I've been saying,
Yeah.
you can't see most of the stuff it offers on YouTube. So I would like to be able to see it with my eyes.
In person. Yeah.
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 So it sucks that I'm going to have to wait a good 2 or 3 months, but it is what it is, you know?
No, we'll be
man.
all right.
Yeah. You'll
Be
live.
fine.
We'll talk about it more in the upcoming news.
He said in the upcoming news. You felt the pain as he said that shit too. The upcoming news.
We'll stream it in January.
With everyone else. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
But so Pikmin 3's opening week physical sales were lower on the Switch than the Wii U in the UK.
Interesting. Interesting.
No, but that was the physical one.
Yeah,
Physical, yeah.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. I mean, right? I mean, because digital, it said it would sell pretty good too. It sold pretty good too. I love like Pikmin, like beloved Pikmin.
Ah.
And when I saw that, I was like, no, please sell better, because like the Wonderful 101 on the Wii U like sold scads on the Switch, and I was like, cool, it'll be that same. I mean, it's obviously a different game,
Right.
but bringing it over, I was like, cool, this will sell tons. But I hope the digital amount of sales is a lot more than the physical.
Those are Turbo 857's games right there. He loves
Yeah,
Wonderful
man.
101.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
he
he
does.
loves Pikmin.
Such a good.
Yep.
Well, I mean, this is UK, first of all.
Yeah.
It's not US, it's not Japan.
Yeah, that's
Obviously,
true.
this isn't one of their top tier titles for Nintendo. They weren't expecting it to do gangbusters in sales. I think it got 7th place, though that is a little low on like the first release
Yeah.
of it.
It
But
is.
Pikmin has never been a title I've known to be like an Animal Crossing. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, I don't
Right.
think it's really a big deal.
But I think they were kind of hoping, obviously, that
Yeah.
that since there's people stuck at home and they want something that can get them through stress, that a game
Yeah.
like Pikmin will be like, yeah, you guys, you buy this. The same people who bought Animal Crossing, buy this, please. And that's what their wish was. But, I mean, I don't think they're relying on Pikmin 3 sales to push a Pikmin 4. I think that's already in the plans
Right.
if they're going to make something like that. Besides all the money they made with the other titles, I don't think Nintendo's going to be hurting. If,
No.
No,
Right.
totally not.
They're fine forever.
They're chilling.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
if they want to make a sequel to this, they can do it just because they can.
Plus, it's the opening
Yeah.
week, and we still have the holidays coming up. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Plus digital. I mean,
and
who
digital,
knows?
too.
Digital probably outsold the Wii U.
Especially for a game like
Probably.
this. Yeah.
They
game
never
like this
talk
is-
about the digital numbers. They never release. I guess because that's directly to like
Yeah.
the company,
Mm,
right? Because they're like physicals like through a third party vendor, and they release those numbers. But
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't really release digital sales numbers. They really don't release sales.
Well, I know in the U.S. they
No.
don't give sales numbers. They just do an estimate from what the stores have shipped,
Exactly.
and then they
Right.
go by that. So it's not really you sold this amount and
Yeah.
this that.
So it's hard to tell
Yeah.
what they sold digital.
But digital, I don't think they give out
No,
the
they don't.
number at all.
Nope.
At least not until like the year-end numbers or something like that.
Yeah.
But
right.
you know,
My friend sent me a picture of his TV with the title screen, and I was like, "I'll be right back." And I just went to my Switch and just bought it right away. I forgot it was coming out. I don't know how.
I mean, Pikmin fans should be happy though because it's
Oh, yeah.
available
Yeah.
on a new system, and that can lead to Part 4, obviously.
I'm gonna be playing.
Are you playing it with Turbo still?
You are playing, right?
He's playing it with Turbo still.
Yeah,
That
I played the
guy.
demo,
Co-op.
the co-op. You know,
I know nothing about it.
You know, it's crazy. I played a little bit, like maybe 20 minutes of the first game on the Wii.
It's strategic, right?
And
Yeah.
it's like a
Lot.
managing. It's like a
Time
management type of.
management.
Yeah,
It's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going on.
it's like a real time strategy kind of. But I don't remember anything when I was playing the demo.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Turbo
yeah.
was like walking me through everything, and I'm like, I'm trying to grasp. It's like playing a board game, and somebody's trying to teach you how to fucking play, but
You're
there's so
learning
many
the
goddamn rules.
as you're going
I was
on.
just like,
That's like
shit, this is
5
too-
rules you just told me.
Yeah, dude. I'm
The
just like,
second,
I
third time
don't
is
understand.
Really feel confident of what you're doing. Like, oh yeah, I have to go do this now. Like,
Yeah, but he's
so
flying
that's
through.
exact-
He's flying through the game. He's like, oh yeah, just getting this and this, and I'm like, I don't even know what the hell am I doing.
Well,
Where am
he's
I?
on quite- this is 3. He's played it quite a few times.
Yeah, it's just I did get a little bit of the grasp of it towards the end of the demo, but then it was over, and then I was like, all right.
Listen, all I know from Pikmin is from Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
I was just about to say he's
Yeah.
one of my favorite characters to murder and stab right in the face.
He flies off
He's
so fast.
so fun to kill.
That's all I know
He's so
from
hard to
him.
be. Yeah. It's,
But I
I
mean-
want to be Olimar because I love him, but man, he's a tough guy to beat.
I love killing them. It's so fun. I have like 5 characters I love to kill all the time, and Steve and Olimar are in the top.
And then the top.
And the villager and who?
A villager is satisfying to
Ness is on.
Ness
right?
is definitely on there.
Oh,
And
that
King
was-
K. Rule.
Yeah, you can't kill King K. Rool.
I hate. Oh, I got to show you some videos today. That dude quit. He quit. He jumped off the damn stage.
He rage quit.
Now I'm gonna talk about this. No, I'm just kidding.
Before we go through that,
Oh my god.
I'm sure Nintendo would have loved to have Pikmin 3 Deluxe sell like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because that's a similar type of title that they didn't really. I mean, they upgraded it, yes.
Mario
but,
Kart is so good.
But that's not a new title for the
It's so
for the
good.
Switch.
No.
So just like this is an upgrade to it.
Yeah.
They would have wanted it to do like that did 25 mil versus
Mario
like,
Kart?
like- yeah, versus like 8
Yeah.
mil
Yeah.
on the Wii.
I mean, those are like evergreen. That's like you make one of those a system,
Yeah.
and you've paid for the system. Period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
You know,
and they didn't even make it for the system.
That's like Smash Bros.
I'm right. Yeah, this is even 9. This is 8 deluxe. It's like this
Exactly.
is already about 6 years ago.
But those upgrades though for
No, they added some
man,
upgrades.
that was
Yeah. It's
a-
definitely
awesome.
worth getting it on the Switch
They,
over that.
they
yeah.
added everything that everybody was like waiting for, like the
But
the versus.
It's still
modes.
recommended if you buy a Switch to get Mario
Yeah,
because it's
Yeah, for
automatically
sure.
multiplayer, and you don't need extra joysticks.
it's
and
still full
it's
price.
just- yeah, it is still full price.
The porting thing like works so well because like if Switch Pro or the next Switch came out, all you gotta do is start
Which
it off
thick?
the Switch thick.
Oh,
All you gotta do is just port Smash Brothers Ultimate over and add like 5 characters. Everyone's getting it. Like that's all you need to
Yeah.
do. That's all they
Like,
need to
he's
do.
gonna have 100 people by the like. Sakurai's got to have some like machine that tests everything. All those players.
He
for him.
is the
Like,
machine.
Yeah.
He's not human.
he's gonna have.
He has machine parts in him.
his hair's gonna turn white. He's gonna be in a wheelchair. He's gonna be like,
They're running him to the ground. And he's
Remember last year when he was like, "I guess I'll never get a vacation."
yeah. There's no vacation.
Yeah, he openly makes fun of like how he only does Smash now. Like
Mm-hmm.
to Nintendo.
He only needs to do that, to be honest. He's too good at it, man. He's too good.
Nobody else can do it.
It's because
If they let him make another Kid Icarus, that'd be sweet.
oh, I've been waiting for that for a while.
He's like, "Ha,
yeah, exactly.
you wish."
yeah,
With a ball and
It's
chain
like,
on
I'd
his
love to do it
legs.
too.
that's what he wanted.
Oh man.
Anyway.
No, Turbo says that Pikmin shouldn't be $60.
Yes,
He says that
correct.
hurt. That
Correct.
hurt because it's $60.
Correct.
Fans out there.
But they did it with Mario, man. They're trying to get that Mario money.
Yeah, man. They're trying to put him
They
up
could
on
have
that
made that
pedestal.
free, I
Man.
think. The Pikmin 3.
Yeah.
That's too much.
They ain't trying to drop no prices.
Yeah. Moving on.
Oh, they'll never.
Yeah.
That's done. You'll pay. That's how they
We'll
they'll
all
buy it.
pay.
We'll wear you now.
Insomniac confirms that Ratchet and Clank Ripped Apart is only coming to the PS5.
Go figure.
This is one of the games that I would have imagined only being for it anyway.
I honestly
Wow, yeah.
am. I don't know how that's news. like
Well, maybe they thought they were going to release it for PS4 also, and PS5 like they're
Yeah.
doing with Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Right. That
well,
makes sense.
Well, they
I didn't-
originally said that Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Horizon were going to be PS5 exclusives, and then they changed that, and now Spider-Man, Horizon, Sackboy, and Destruction All Stars all going to PS4.
oh wow, I didn't know
Also.
that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
So
Yeah.
all those games aren't going to be exclusive to PS5. So everyone was like, maybe Ratchet and Clank will come to PS4 too. Because obviously, listen, if you're coming out with a new system, you want to place your bets on that system, or hedge your bets, I should say, with that title being on that system. But when you have almost 120 million systems out, you want to be able to say, here's that game for there too, because we're obviously going to break a couple of mil on just that system while we build for this system. Because with a no install base versus 120 install base million, like come on, there's ways to make money, and that's the way. As much as we want it to be like, okay, only for the new system, so we can get that kicked off right. There's money to be made.
Yeah.
So I
Tons
understand,
of them.
but for people to believe that Ratchet and Clank was not going to be exclusive, like that's the one title that uses everything that the PS5 does.
That was one of the first things shown.
All the
Yeah.
horsepower.
Yeah.
But you need a PS5 to play it, and
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
first thing they said was, "Look at how this works. You jump through worlds."
No, they showed that
Teleporting
off.
through freaking.
Yeah,
in
they
real
showed
time.
that off more than any game that I've seen. I was like,
Now
yeah, they're
imagine-
doing some shit on here.
You think it's a cinema? It's like no, this
No.
is gameplay
Yeah,
footage.
jumping through worlds is a big deal. The way they
people
were
don't
showing it.
people don't realize that they're
That's
doing
pretty
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's just a stage. It's just popping the graphics up." I'm like, "No, that's another. That's,
Popping graphics.
that's
You can do it
not
on the
something you can
PS4.
do." Yeah.
It's another entire world.
So imagine if they came out on the PS4, you're like, "All right, 30 seconds, minute load."
I'm about to say you'll load.
Every time.
You'll be like a 10-second load, like
And they're like, "Okay,
Go make a sandwich. Come
whatever.
back.
It's gonna be a
I
portal.
was say make a sandwich. Yeah. It's like, oh, no, okay, good.
It's gonna be a portal. You have to walk through. They had to change the whole game. So
that's a tough thing to do.
That's definitely that wasn't
It's
something
all
that
loading
I,
times.
Go
I
do your
intended that.
taxes.
But I assumed that was gonna be like right now only Demon Souls, Astro's Playroom, and obviously
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank are now the solo games that are only on the PS5.
Well, that's good though. I mean, you can't have everything, coming out on last gen.
People forget about the first
Coming
year.
up Yeah.
But there's usually no games the first year.
Yeah.
And you get like one title that's maybe from PS4 that got upgraded,
Yeah.
like a Tomb Raider or Last of Us or something, a remake that's like, oh, let me play this. Or like you'll have like one title, like what was it? Infamous.
Infamous.
That was the one title. And that came out like in near Christmas time or after in
Yeah.
January or something. That wasn't a release title
Yeah.
for PS4.
Infamous Second Son.
And that was like the first title that was like, this is why you buy the system.
Right.
And it wasn't the greatest title of all time, but I mean, that was just the title, and that wasn't like the first game to come out for it.
No, the first game was it was so bad. It was such a default game too.
Oh, what was it?
The first person. Damn.
Mirror's Edge.
No.
Nah, that wasn't no release title.
That wasn't a
man.
launch title.
Nah, they had what's the robot? They had that robot platformer game.
No, it was a first
Yeah.
person game.
Knack?
Knack. Knack was the first
Yeah.
title for PS4.
What?
What the hell? No, it
I
was
remember
a
seeing
default
it.
It was
My
a
friend
real.
brought it to work.
But that was one
and
of the
I
first
watched him
titles
play it.
for it.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, this is it.
That was their Sonic. There was the Crash
There was a
Bandicoot.
Sonic.
Yeah, that's what they wanted it to be. That's what they wanted it to be. But it was not.
It was a dud.
That was very much.
I remember seeing the gameplay and I was like, this is boring to watch. Like this, and I'm like, it was. I don't know. I felt bad. That dude spent a lot of money on that system.
Release
and he was
titles
so
to me
happy
are
to
so
show it off.
important.
And I was like,
They usually
Sorry.
don't have great ones now, unless you have like a Mario or Zelda. And that's what Nintendo does.
Switch was smart with the Breath of the Wild.
But they came out with.
Yeah.
I remember when they came out with none of them. What was it? Nintendo's? No, it was what was it? What was the one after Nintendo 64? The
GameCube?
GameCube.
the GameCube didn't have Mario or Zelda when they first came out.
Yes, they didn't have.
Yeah, it had Luigi's Mansion.
They had Luigi's Mansion.
that was
yeah.
I was like, how is that the first, like the flagship title? Get the fuck out of here!
I
with
just
that.
got it. It's
Yeah.
Killzone Shadowfall.
Yeah, I mean
That
for first
game
person. I mean for first person shooter
That
fans.
was a default.
It was very default,
Like I was bored.
but it wasn't a Call
Yeah.
of Duty. It wasn't a Call of Duty.
Oh man.
But now this year they have all these titles, and people still want to complain about their release titles. I'm like,
yeah.
they're doing a lot, man. There's a
It's
lot
actually-
coming out.
No, it's actually similar to PS2 on their launch. Like it had a lot. Remember the PS2
They had
launch?
Tekken and they had whatever was the fireworks game.
Oh,
No,
that
not
game was
Phantasmic. They had a fireworks game, and it was just
Oh, that's right. The fireworks game. I forgot about that.
that
Now they
came
have-
with the system. I took that back to Toys R Us. I bought it from I bought it from Circuit City and took it back to Toys R Us like right away. I was like, I didn't open this. I want my money.
Oh,
I did not want that game.
This is robbery.
oh,
And then I got Tekken, which was fine.
Tekken is awesome.
Tekken Tag or whatever.
That was awesome.
good. But nah, they don't even have firework game.
That was a horrible game.
Fantavision?
Fantavision, yes. That was
Yes.
awful.
Yeah, that fucking game.
That was probably one of the worst games to come out for the
Fireworks
system.
Simulator. Yay.
It's like remember when you beat the first stage of Mario and the fireworks pop up? Let's make a game out of that.
Oh my god!
That's the game.
You like
This
4th
is
of
the fire.
July, right?
You constantly win. You're constantly celebrating the victory because it's just fireworks.
You love fireworks?
fucking terrible
Guess
idea.
what?
You get a whole game of fireworks.
Celebrating victories and the whole game is a big ass L.
The whole game's an L. Exactly.
Charging $50 to $60 for that.
Oh,
thing.
that's
It's
crazy, man.
I never played it. It might have been good. It might be the best game I've ever played.
Throwback Thursdays. There you go, man.
There you
That's
go.
what
Yeah,
you're
there you
playing.
go. Now you got something to play. There you go. Yeah.
Next month. I will not play that for an hour. I'm telling you.
Not 2 hours, dude.
Yeah,
You're talking about an
man.
hour for.
Yo, people want to see this.
they want to see fireworks.
I'm actually
See
interested.
that ending.
I'm actually interested in how it is.
It's terrible.
All right, yo.
On to the main event.
Oh,
Yes,
the main
sir.
event. CD run.
CD run.
CD.
CD run.
Hey, I know that game.
All right, let's get on to the main topic and talk about this game here called
Yes.
CD Run.
Yes.
You might know a little something about it.
Yeah,
We might.
I made it.
So Mike made it. So what is this game?
It is my first game I made, and it's a fun party platformer. It's hard to describe like what genre it really goes into because it's kind of like a platformer, but it's a party game. It's a I don't know, step on your friends kind of game.
Oh, definitely.
It's a manic multiplayer party platformer, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so it's actually from I'm a programmer in the daytime, mild-mannered programmer in the daytime, but I'll do a lot of work on Linux boxes, and there's a cool screensaver that has an emulator for an old like Macintosh screensaver, I think. It's getting meta. But anyways, long story short, there's like this kind of tunnel that goes through, and it animates this tunnel. And I was watching it, and I was like, that'd be cool if you were a player trying to keep up with that, and if you fell off the screen, you're out. And I was, that'd be kind of neat. I like how long you could run in there. And I thought like years ago, I thought about that idea. And I started learning Unity game engine, and I was like, well, it'd be fun to do with like 2 players. And I was like, well, I like Nintendo, and they always have like multiplayer games and like 8-player games even more now because the Switch was coming out. And I was like, well, I'll make it like 8-player, and the hell with it. We'll see what we can do. And it was super fun, and I made a prototype of it, and my wife, Tegan, liked it, and she doesn't really like platformers that much, but she laughed, and she was having a good time. And so, okay, I'm onto something now, at least. So if she's digging it, that's cool.
Nice.
And so I kept on making it and wrapping it up, and I got it playable, and I entered it in this the Seattle Indie Expo, which is the same time as PAX West. And so it's free. So everyone who goes to PAX can just wander over here to this other convention center and try all these indie games from local Seattle devs for free. And I was kind of in the front because I had an 8-player game, so it needed a lot of space. And it was awesome. Everybody's yelling and screaming just like you guys do. Just total strangers all getting along, yelling and playing the game and having a good time. And I was like, cool, well, I'll finish it up then and I'll make it, whole thing. And I put it on Steam, and then I put it on Xbox, and I'm hoping to get it on Switch by next year. That'd be kind of cool.
nice.
That has Switch.
That'd be cool, man.
Tegan
So
says
that'd
it's a
be-
race royale.
Yeah. Is she talking on there?
She's on there.
Yep, she's in the chat.
Yeah, man.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's just a good party game to have. It's this has been a lot of fun to make, and I have just at my desk. Let me get it out. Just shitloads of Super Nintendo controllers. It's cheap to buy online. So I have all these like USB dongles and like 8 controllers all over my desk and stuff like that. So it's been
I
fun.
have a pair of those controllers now. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I do
Decent.
too.
Those 8-bit Joes, they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe though.
8-bit dongles.
How did 8 players come about? Because that's not a normal thing in most games. And I couldn't imagine. We played 4 players,
Right.
And it was hectic.
and it's manic.
yeah.
We could probably
Yeah.
muster up if we really try.
We could do 6, maybe 8.
Turbo, Beardy,
We can find 8 players. That's not a problem.
Mikey B's,
We can get Turbo Mikey B's easy.
and maybe one more.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
getting
We can
8
get it,
at the
yeah.
same time, I can't imagine how this game plays out
Yeah, yeah.
because that
It's-
would just
oh,
make
yeah.
a
It's
big
wild.
line. And you're all
Complete hot disaster and yelling.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Well-
it the same? So is it 8 players with the same stage design?
Yeah, so like the level, it's all the same stuff. Like the level just builds itself randomly every time. It's never the same thing.
That would
So-
be insane.
I would actually like to see it. We got to figure that out.
It's
Those matches must
Well,
last
if you
like
guys
2
look at
seconds.
well, it's funny, when you guys, I love watching you guys play it. I was telling the guys earlier that it's thanks again for playing it. I'm glad you guys do. It's real
Thank
nice
you
to see you
for
guys.
sending it to us.
Yeah,
It's
It's
awesome.
great. But I was telling like you guys play like me and my friends do. We're just like laughing and screaming and slapping each other's hands and drinking beers and stuff like that. And it's just tons of fun. But when you get like the more players in there, it's neat because somebody wins out of the blue. You know, like one person will be winning 3 times in a row, and this dude who died 4 times is like, bam, like got it, and now he's in contention now, and it keeps it all like fresh every time you play it. And so when you do play it, like, and I've seen you guys do it, when you get to like 40 seconds, it feels like you've been playing for an hour.
It does.
It's
It really does.
so
It
stressful.
really does.
And you're going, it's just like, oh, there's a pit, shit, and you just can't, you don't want to avoid it. And you blink, and it's like 45 seconds. That's it. That's as long as we've been playing. And so it's just a lot of fun. I don't know. It's just
That's a great concept.
but with 8 players, it makes it nuts.
I like the fact that you added the gravity reversal, the upside down.
That kills me one time.
I like it and I hate it at the same time. I'm like, this is where I die because
Yeah.
I'm always a hot mess when it goes upside down. I'm like, oh, my brain doesn't work.
Negotiating a jump when it's upside down is over a gap. It's rough.
Oh, it's tough, man.
Dude, man.
So whenever it happens, you can hear Stanley and the Chocolates being like, no, I hate this.
Every time.
I don't mind it at all.
Every time.
There's some games where I don't mind it in.
You just have to look at it upside down.
It's just,
Dude, when Symphony of the Night flipped upside down, I said, I don't want to play this shit anymore, man. I'm like, I'm done with this. My brain doesn't work this way. I hate it.
man, it's tough
So did
to.
you guys ever play Runbow?
Runbow. I don't think
No, I've seen the
It's
trailer for it, and I
yeah, it's a fantastic. On the Wii U, it's 9 player.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we played it a ton at work. We bought a Wii U at work
I do remember
at lunchtime. We used to have 9 people playing it. It was awesome. But in that one, it does a gravity reverse on some levels. But when it does it, it doesn't. It's not a gravity reverse. It mirrors it and then flips it upside down. So if you were running this way, now you're running up here and the other way. So it's totally a mind
that.
thing. That one's like everyone dies instantly.
yeah, it's too.
That
And I
sounds
was
like
like,
some
I'm just gonna,
DLC.
with mine, I'll just go the same direction upside down. That's all.
Yeah, man.
That sounds like a DLC mode.
No, it does not. No, it does not.
Yeah, right.
No, it does not.
Speaking of which,
No, it does not.
you said about DLC. What would be cool to add is DLC. I thought about this.
Yeah.
I thought about this because you know how in Mario Kart, person that's at the end, he gets the blue shell.
Oh yeah, blue shell.
Messes up the
Do
first
something with
place
that?
guy.
Yeah.
That would be cool to have something like that in CD
Like
Run.
a swap.
Like for somebody
floating
that's
down
not
or
really a
something?
platformer
Or to switch spots.
or switch places with the
Oh,
first place
gosh.
person.
That would-
Oh, so
Like a
That's
telephone.
so
because-
how the stage kind of changes on the
Yes.
fly. It would just
Yes.
say switch spots, and
Or there'll
first
be-
would be last, and last would be first.
Right.
Is that what you're talking? Or
Yeah.
positions would be
Yeah,
rearranged.
position would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
different.
Random arrange. Okay,
Oh,
that's actually
gosh.
Yes.
that'd be interesting.
I could see doing so the whole thing is based on a CD player, right? Because there's fast forward and pause and shuffle and repeat.
Yeah.
And if I could find, maybe I'll find some buttons to do something like that, like a random or something like that. But it'd be cool to like joggle everyone around so they're all in different spots.
They got like an A to
because
B.
measuring from the front to the back,
yeah.
of who's in
There's
first,
an A to B
A to
button
B.
that'll play and continue.
Yeah.
that'll change. That changes like in a split second though. You make it hosed, like
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Just
you can be about to die. Oh,
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Get that
Switch it up like whop.
yeah. One of the other ones that somebody mentioned was having a power up be for like only one person goes up, and the 7 are on the bottom.
Oh,
So it's
Oh, so you have an
gravity for
open
one
spot?
person that way.
Maybe.
And so I was like, oh, that'd be kind of neat.
That's interesting.
So I'm thinking about like different things to add on there.
you added teams, right?
That's coming soon. Yeah, I'm working on
Oh,
the
shoot.
result screen right
Yeah,
now.
I remember seeing
for-
that. I said, "Oh shit, teams! Oh, here we go."
Oh, then we can assassinate people.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, here we
Yeah.
go."
Are there any plans?
I
to-
thought about Jason playing it because. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Are there any plans to include online play or cross play?
Yeah, online, and I'd love. Yes, that's what my goal is to have. So, I'm changing distance mode now. So when you're playing it, if you die, you come back to life, so you can keep on running longer as a group. So it makes it like a team activity instead of like a kill your friends activity.
Oh, okay.
And then team mode, that's almost done. But that one is going to need some playtesting because that's going to be like Assassination Central. Like, just like I'll have to leave some like this level builds itself some like level types out because you'll be able to build a wall and just like kill the other guy just instantly.
true.
But it'll take teamwork for the team to do it too.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
right.
might be interesting.
Huh.
But then after that, I want to add online and add a mode or change the score mode to being grabbing something in the level. So did you guys play that 4-player Mario on the Wii or the Wii U?
Yep.
That new Super Mario
Oh, hell
Brothers?
yes.
Yes.
You know when you beat a boss, when you beat one of the Koopa kids, and then that key comes down from the bottom, my friends and I all went apeshit and tried to grab that key first, just to rub in each other's faces of who got it. And it was like jumping at each other's heads, off the wall, whatever it took to get there, to be that guy who got that key. And I would love to make that when you're playing in a level, having some little bits like floating in the air, and whoever collects 100 of those first wins or something like that.
Like
so when that comes up,
something to try and get while you're jumping around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you might want to try to jump off someone's head to get to it, or go back even in the level to try to pick it up. And so I want to see if I can make that too. That might be
That'd be
fun.
pretty awesome.
But the
We'll play test
online
it
is
for
what I
you.
want to do. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I said we'll play test it for you.
I will definitely take you up on that. Especially, I'd like to do the online first, because then I can have you guys play online and it'd be easier to do.
Have you also considered? I know it's right now it's horizontal, so it's left or right. Have you considered vertical, like going up, like a jumps?
Like all platform.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
God.
You know how it's like random, where it's just left or right.
Like the end of Metroid.
Yeah.
Oh,
like it just
God.
go
That'd be rough.
up, or go down. Like you have to
But if you
figure out
land
where.
on-
Like,
If you land on people's heads, though, you'll kill them instantly. So it's
well,
gotta
I
be
mean, you
different.
have to have some kind of like platforming thing to like,
Oh, I would hate that so much. I'd be so
because you're
mad.
following the screen. If you fall off the
Yeah.
screen, so
There's ways.
That's a good idea. I thought about it a while ago, and that one, there was something about it that was like, no, I don't think I can do it, because it was, if you stood on the edge of a platform
couldn't
and you're
get
going up, you're just hosed. Like you have to.
Yep.
I was thinking the
well, that's
same
how it is
thing,
now
yeah.
With walls, I guess that's the same thing. But going down might be fun, because that's like, you have to wait until they see that platform, or else he's done.
yeah.
Down actually might be more effective.
And if you hold
yeah.
somebody back by stepping on their head,
Yeah.
and they die because they're gonna get hit by the screen when
Yeah.
it moves down.
Yeah, down would work better than up.
Yeah, up, because you could just jump on the ledge and just wait.
I would.
Yeah, oh, we know.
Well, yeah.
We
You
know.
Yeah.
We are well aware.
And
You
you'd
know
be
that
dead.
you figured it out.
And you'll be dead.
So somebody else mentioned too, having when you're playing a level, have it go, if you're running to the right, have it all of a sudden go to the left.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I had programmed that, and I had it in there, and it really killed the what do you call it? Just like the action of the level. It made it like, it stopped the fun, and then you had to go back this way, and it really killed like the vibe that you had going on. And so I took it out. I played it, and people were like, nah, that sucks. And so
Because then you'd have to wait and anticipate whether it might turn.
When is it gonna
every
do it?
time.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
yeah. And if it did it repeatedly, that was also really boring. So be like, go stop,
Gotcha.
stop. And I was like, I also had you could bump into each other in an early version, so you could knock people around.
God.
Oh yeah.
You're
And
already
I put,
bumping into each
and
other.
you
too
played
much.
that, and people
Weapons. Let me stop.
only focused on hitting each other and not staying alive.
I can see
So
that. Yeah.
all I really built was a shitty fighting game that was moving, and so it was like, and it wasn't fun. No one was laughing playing it. And as soon as I took it back out,
Gotcha.
it was everyone's laughing again. So it's like, okay,
Everyone was
cool.
angry.
It's-
It'll be called CD
yeah,
Push.
yeah,
CD
Yeah,
push.
CD
CD
push.
Push.
yeah. It wasn't a good fight. It was bad fighting too. It wasn't well programmed. So it was a good thing to take out.
What about moving platforms? Have you thought of
I
that?
thought about that, but I never got around to programming it.
Oh.
I thought a vertical one might be fun that went up and down,
Yeah.
and you had to just like get underneath it, maybe something
That
like that.
I think would work a lot.
Moving
yeah, move it
platforms
like
would be-
like a like that,
Down.
you know the area that's like only two people could fit through.
Yep.
Like it just kind
and
of like
down.
does like one of
Yeah.
those things. That could
Yeah.
probably work.
I can see that.
Or a fireball option.
You need to like
Where you can shoot somebody, then you get stunned for a split second. Not long, but just to mess them up a little bit.
a fireball
One shot.
option.
You get one shot. Yeah. It's not going to stun them so they die. but
Why,
it
why
can
would
mess
you
them
even?
up.
We would all
they
just
might
shoot
die.
you.
Yeah.
Not constantly.
we would
It's not a constant thing. They're one power up.
But we would all just shoot you.
It'll just have one per run.
Well, it depends who gets it. Yeah. Be an item.
One shot.
Like a
If it's one
Okay.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not bad.
They'll be like, I got you. You trying to get through there? Pop. You're stunned. I got past you. You're dead. So it's strategic. It's strategic.
Then it'll be a race to get that.
Anything Jay wants, don't do.
I don't need anything. Because I will block you. Like I will jump when
Make
you
list of
jump.
it, don't
It's
do list.
awesome. I saw it the last one we put up when you tried to get past and I jumped with you and you kept getting
Oh,
stuck.
it's the same
I
timing.
watched that.
The same timing. Yeah.
Just like the,
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate it so much.
Because either you push forward and I jump and you go under me,
Go under.
or you try and jump
Do
over
the-
me.
yeah.
So it's a guessing game.
Yeah.
But I just got the hell out of here.
When it's one on one like that, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it turns into.
rock paper scissors.
But when you get two in the little area and you just wait there, That sucks.
That's
Because you have no power,
did that.
and it's just an assassination.
Oh no, it's a helpless feeling.
It's the best.
When someone beats you there, you just sit there. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
the latest
because
clip
he
that
did
we
that chess
posted
move.
was
You were like on the staircase, and he was right there, and he couldn't get by you. He just waited.
Yes.
He was like, eh,
I was
and he
standing
stuck
on him.
They're so heavy.
You can
I
get
swear
around.
to God, it's
You can get around,
Yeah.
but you have to go backwards.
the shit I kept doing is like when either you or Chalk would like sit on my head, pause, and I would like do the extra run around. I'd run
Yeah,
under you
you
and
have to
jump.
go around,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have to go quick
Right.
before the screen comes.
Until you make a wall.
That's what you gotta
Yeah.
do.
And it's like, I tried to move at the last second. No, you gave that away. That's what you did. You gave the match away.
And then there's like so many moments where you just spaz for no reason. Like easy
yeah.
jumps. I jumped right in. I'm like, why did I just jump right in the hole?
jumped right in the drink.
Like-
Oh, I saw that.
2 seconds.
Another power
He
could
does.
be.
Oh God, good. Yes,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Yeah, another power could be like a dash in the air. So if you're about to fall, you can hit the button and shoot forward. Or if you're trying to get to a little,
You think of that
passage,
Unruly Heroes.
you jump and yeah. I'm saying like a dash thing you could do, like a certain power that's not gonna ruin the game, but it can save you.
If it was up to me, I would get like have an item be an axe where you just chop
course.
someone in half and they're done. They don't even have to fall off the stage. You just chop them in half.
No,
And-
dude, that would kill the game.
Trying to kill the game, man.
CD run. X.
This is why I don't make games because I'd be like,
Run
just
axe.
chop them in half and that's it.
Axe.
You're done with them.
Made
That
by
would be
Sega.
the axed version.
Sponsored by Sega.
Well, I had a question. Who made the music?
Oh, so my buddy Dylan made it, and he had originally like 4 songs for it, I think, for like the gameplay music. And I asked him to make 1 or 2 more, and he made them lickety split. And there's fantastic songs.
We're dying to know. There has to be a Maniac Mansion influence in there. It sounds so much like Maniac Mansion.
It wasn't Maniac Mansion, but I'm glad you mentioned it because I told him to listen to these soundtracks for Nintendo. What was it? Pictionary, Micro Machines, and RC Pro Am.
RC Pro Am.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
the music in RC.
If you go on YouTube and listen to those soundtracks, especially Pictionary, there's no way, I don't know what this dude did to make this soundtrack sound this good, but there's no way on earth that there's not black magic going on that dude programmed that sound chip to make the music so good for Pictionary.
Really?
It's this dude named Tim Fallon, and he was this composer for video games. And every game he made, like everyone is on YouTube commenting like, this is the best stuff that shouldn't exist at all for a Nintendo game. Like Pictionary, Silver Surfer, Journey to Silas, I think, and some other
Oh, he
ones.
made Journey to
Are just
Silas?
like-
Wow.
That's
I think
awesome
it's
music.
him. I think it's him.
That's
But
killer
Pictionary must be
music.
the most worst Nintendo game ever to play. You can play it faster with a pencil and paper. There's no reason it should exist, right? But the soundtrack is so awesome on it. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I don't think I've
Anyways, I told my brother about it. And he was like, "Dude, shut up!" And I was like, "This is so good. You're wrong."
Yeah, we're like big music. Like if the music is good in the game, we'll give it definitely a fair shot. And when we heard the music, I'm like, it kind of just makes you want to just keep playing the game. Every time we heard the soundtrack, I'm like, it's
fun.
It's clean. First of all, like it looks clean. It plays clean and smooth, and the music is good. And I'm like, all right, so that's it. That's all it really takes.
That's great.
That's all it really takes.
Yeah.
And it's funny how the
Well,
simplest
thank you, Dylan.
things,
Dylan did a great job on it.
Yeah.
the simplest things just are fun.
Yeah. No, it really is.
Like even the even the faces we put on those blocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, I'm sticking with the lips. I'm sticking with the lips
saying,
next time.
I like the simplicity in that. It's just eyes. What is it? It's just eyes and mouth. And,
Yes,
and
yes.
Eyes and mouth and color. Yeah.
His eyes
color,
and the mouth and the color.
that's
And I'm
freaking
sticking
awesome.
with
Like,
my fake Pac-Man.
And there's so many. So
sticking
many.
with my
Have you thought about that? Like adding different varieties of or like hats or something like that, or no? It probably wouldn't work, right?
I get a lot of hat requests.
Yeah?
Blonde
My
hair.
buddy really wants me to put hats in there.
Man.
But
Hair and
I
hats.
thought it'd be fun to do if you won a champion, if you get the champion for one round, then you get like a little crown.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
a good idea.
Yes.
And then the next
Absolutely.
match, you're wearing the crown.
Yes.
A king
And
hat.
if somebody jumps on you, maybe it pops off and someone else can pick it up and wear it. Because that's something to screw around with during gameplay.
That
You know, it'd be kinda
actually
fun.
would
I'm
because
sorry.
we always freak out over
I'm
the
sorry.
hat.
This guy calls it a king hat.
It's the king hat.
Yeah.
Why do you call it the king
Crown
hat?
because I'm trademarking that. It's a king
crown.
hat. It's the king hat.
It's like I got the king hat.
What? I got the king hat.
It's in the works.
I added
Make it a
more
king hat.
faces a little bit ago, and then I might add a couple more. But I really want to put the Cyclops in there for a long time, and I kind of forgot about it. And then I was like, oh shit, I got to put the Cyclops in there.
The one eye.
Because I think you were playing with that
I
one.
think I picked the one eye one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I went with
Yeah.
the 2 eyes, the 2 black eyes, and the
The
lips. I'm
the
like,
lips?
the face when it wins is just like just blinks. And it pisses everybody off. So I'm like, all right, I'm sticking with the Jay-Z lips. And that's it.
And my character's
My
shocked.
buddy calls like just the black eyes the dead
Yep.
eyes.
Yeah.
Just like
It's perfect. It pisses everyone off. Because when you win, it just,
And I'm shocked
And that's
every
it.
time. Every time I win, I'm shocked.
oh yeah, your Pac-Man shocked face.
Oh man.
oh yeah.
It's great.
I was wondering if I'd get in trouble for having Pac-Man eyes in there, but I think it's okay.
No, you.
Nah, it's not. It's a design. It's
He's not a
Pac-Man.
circle. He's not a circle. He's
yeah.
good.
He's not
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
You can't trademark a square. It's you make the square.
Exactly.
Well, have you guys tried round mode?
Is there a round
round-
mode?
Yes, there's like round, score, and distance.
Oh, we didn't mess with those.
I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
meant
we
like
didn't mess
round
with
isn't like the character. I was like, what would they
Your
circle?
characters changed. They're circles now. No,
That would change the whole game. You roll off
Try
every time.
There's ramps and stuff.
that would fuck me up so
That would
bad.
change physics
Oh,
completely.
I'm like, I don't
speaking of physics, now I just remember.
not physics.
Yeah. Inside joke. Have you considered slippery surfaces like ice or something like that?
Please don't. Please don't.
Gosh.
Huh?
No, I forgot about that. That's a good
No,
one.
Yeah.
no.
Or-
It's a
or-
terrible one.
Or sand, like you can't run.
It's
in it.
slower.
It's slower.
Yeah, it slows you down
Like
like
have
that.
patches of sand or something like that, where it's like you.
And you could push people down. Oh my gosh.
I'd be aggravated.
Yeah, that would be good.
Listen, I get
Well-
angry enough.
Thanks for all the modes.
Stop
you,
there,
could
Mike.
have, you could have magnetic floors
These are gems. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
that
one.
pull you towards it.
That's it.
That's a good one.
Oh man.
That's a good one, man.
I don't like your ideas.
That'd be tough to jump though, man. Shit.
Exactly.
I don't like
Not
your
all
ideas.
magnetic, like
Oh,
some,
oh.
like some
Like,
magnetic,
what?
or they'll pull you towards it,
Oh,
or
man.
something.
I don't.
Like Gravity Man and Mega Man 6, just go whoop
Yeah.
up to the top.
Yeah.
Get that zone.
Yeah, we got a sequel.
That's it,
Sequel's coming.
I'm actually really glad you mentioned that you're gonna eventually bring it over to the Switch.
Yeah,
I wanted.
I had it in mind for that originally when I made it.
Yeah.
And I never. I mean, this is my first game, and like you're saying, like, I mean, the graphics aren't great. Obviously, they're just like fun little blocks, and I just wanted to make it what I
No,
could.
that shit's
with
clean,
the-
dude.
No, it's
That looks
fine.
good.
Yeah, but I like it's right. Thank you. I thought if it was clean and had tight gameplay, that'd be enough to make a fun game. Because that's what most
Hell yeah.
fun games are. Things you can go back to easily and pick up and play like that.
That's what it comes
And
down
I never made a pitch before, and so I made a pitch to Gibbs and Nintendo to get a Switch dev kit. And it must have looked like junk, you know what I mean? So like they're like, no, we're not gonna. No, it's not for our system. I was just like, fuck. But now it looks way better and cleaner. And now it's on like Steam and Xbox, and so like now I have some more like publishing clout that I could,
exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll get it.
I've
on
seen
there.
some stuff
So
on
that's what
Switch.
I'm gonna work toward.
I was gonna.
Yeah, if that doesn't go to Switch,
I
that's
see
a
some
crime
stuff on
because I've
Switch
seen
that were
some
terrible.
absolute diarrhea,
Oh.
Yeah.
garbage on the
passed,
Switch
yeah.
that they will throw in the
Yeah,
eShop.
man.
Like, no one could play this game, and you guys like remember that basketball game they threw in there?
I was just gonna say
Like
the
what?
basketball
Like what are
one.
you thinking?
Oh, you mean basketball?
Yeah, it's called basketball.
basketball.
The
Very
shit
new
was like
name.
what $4?
$10.
You can't even. It was
It was
$10.
$10.
That was
Why?
an incomplete piece of crap.
That was a perfect.
That pissed me off too because I saw that and I was like, "There's no way
Yeah.
those dudes just phoned this in."
Yeah.
And then they published
I
it.
want to hear the call.
And I can't.
Yo, that was a favor.
I'm working my ass off and I want it, and they won't give it to me. You know, it's like in a basketball.
No, that
It
was-
just looked
It
like,
I want to hear the pitch.
It's unplayable.
When they
No,
said,
that-
"Listen, Nintendo, we've got this new game called Basketball, where
You can't even play basketball."
It almost
No,
looks like the game NBA basketball.
I'll tell you what happened. The dev found one of the execs.
That was his kid's game.
The guy found one of the execs. He caught him doing some grime, and he was like, "You owe me.
That's exactly what it is.
You owe me."
You
So
owe me.
basically-
Okay.
And he's like, "All right, I'll do
Oh,
anything.
that
Just
is-
don't tell anybody." All right, good.
That game took $10 to make, and they have the
Basketball.
nerve to charge $10 for it.
So they
Yeah.
remade Pat Riley's basketball for Sega Genesis.
Worse.
No, way
worse.
Way
Worse.
worse. Way
That's
worse.
It makes that
compared
look
to
like
it.
2K.
You're not for nothing. I loved Pat Riley's basketball for Genesis.
Dude, that
Double dribble destroyed.
no
this
double
game.
dribble is
Yes.
definitely better.
Yes.
That,
Destroyed this game.
dude, it was it's
Sega
like-
basketball was better.
Yeah.
and that was bad.
dude, it was so awful. I'm like $10, not 10 cents, $10.
American?
yeah.
So I got a question. So you said it was out for Steam first, right? So what does
Yeah.
the pitch go like to get to consoles? Just for inside info, how do you get it from the computer to a console? Is it hard?
No, well, Xbox is tough to do because they're Steam. When you play a game, you have your like user of who you are playing it. Like I know I'm logged in as Mike, and I'm gonna get these achievements here, right? But on Xbox, when you join, it looks to see what controller the player's logged in at. It's not even who's on the player on the system right now. It's like who's logged in that controller. Oh, yeah. So it's a different kind of user model. It took me months to figure out. It was a steep learning curve. And I've done like a lot of user stuff before, but it was just definitely different. And it took me so long to get there. But the good part was though, when you make it in a game engine like Unity or Unreal, there's like exporters that just export it to that kind of code base where it'll run there. And so you kind of make it, and you build it for PC, for Steam, and you build it for Xbox, and you build it for PlayStation, and you build it for Nintendo or for Switch. And they kind of like work with those companies to make it exportable because it's in their best interest to have that button ready for devs like anybody to go press that button and export it and get it on there. Then they'll get sales for their consoles. So it makes it a lot easier when you build a game in an existing game engine and not like by yourself because that's super hard by yourself.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've heard that a lot of people like if you do an update or something like that, getting it registered through them takes forever. So like if you were to do an update, like how long does it take for you to get the game out based on what they have to go through by testing it and all that?
Yeah, we'll see. This will be my first one for Xbox when it comes out with that. So that's why I decided to do the online bit second and just start with this team mode first just to see how this goes. Because when you have it on a console, and for Xbox, I'm sure PlayStation and Nintendo is the same way, you have to have like the game has to be within reason the same version across all the platforms at the same time. So you can't let one get super old and the better versions on Xbox or Nintendo.
Deluxe.
And not on Steam. So you can, at the drop of a hat, I could release it whenever I want it on Steam. That doesn't matter because you publish it yourself. They don't test shit. That's why there's like
yeah.
And then but on Xbox you kind of have to like go toward who's going to take the longest maybe to test it. And then when they're all done and ready, you kind of have it ready and prepared to go. And when all the testing's done, then you click, and then you release that version across all the platforms. So it kind of goes that way.
I have a request.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have a request, man. And this is mainly whenever you get the Switch version out available.
Yeah.
And you're in the eShop. You got to have a trailer. You got to have a trailer because we want to feature it on our show. We have a reaction show where we react to indie game trailers in the eShop. And if you want, you can even ask us and we'll help you make the trailer.
I might take you up on that because I have one right now that's pretty basic. But
you do? Okay.
I'm not an editor. Like I don't.
Okay.
Like I asked a marketing friend like what goes into trailers, and it's like just say what the main things are, and everyone is like just make it for 30 seconds. Don't make it or a minute. Don't make it any longer because you lose everyone's attention.
Yep.
It's like cool. So I just made it basic. Like here's what it is. The end. Kind of like the deal. And it's it has the one on Steam and the one on Xbox, and I'll definitely put it on the one for it on the Switch. Okay. But I would totally have you guys help if you.
Well, listen, we watch a lot of indie game trailers, and we've watched trailers of games that are actually really good games, but
poor trailers.
Bad
trailers.
Yeah. Just bad trailers. And
these are the key things.
Music.
Yeah. Music's
yes. So important.
Yes.
Humor.
Yes.
And
gameplay.
And if it looks make it look clean. Like just don't put it out like looking like block. Like and the
game is clean. Yeah. So like the game is clean, so that's gonna translate
very well. That's not what I mean.
No, like
get rid of the blocks.
Like,
what?
I mean like
he's talking about the resolution.
Like the resolution of it.
Yeah, he's talking.
No, I know.
Could you imagine? Yeah, just get rid of the blocks.
Don't have blocks in your trailer. What?
That just destroys the whole game.
We're going with triangles.
Yeah. Doing triangles.
Make them CDs. As a bonus mode.
Yeah. Or like when you get the star in Mario Brothers.
Oh, you can run through everyone.
Yeah. Turn to CDs. Goes right through.
Just bowl through everyone. Stun them for a little bit.
Yep.
That's a good mode.
Instant death.
There you go.
Like if somebody touches you, instant death. when you get the CD.
That'd be cool to have like big mode where you're a 4x4 block.
Oh, God.
So
shit.
Super heavy.
you get smashed through walls or something
That's
like
cool,
that.
man.
Like in that Mario,
Like Big
does that
Mario,
way
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
dope.
many ideas. So
But
many
yeah,
ideas.
we'll talk, man. We'll talk.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I gotta get it going on over there.
I'm still gonna pitch my axe idea, but we'll see.
Scrap.
Come on, man. Just like right down the middle, like get the
No.
fuck out of here, Sticks.
No.
Yeah, maybe if
Like
you
he tries to
win,
block you, and then you chop him in half, and he's gone.
not violent like that.
Come
But
on,
if you want pointers, also just watch our show, the Indie eShop recap, on our channel.
Well, I watched a couple of them. I think
Oh, you
that's a
did?
really,
Okay.
I really love that show you guys have for that
Oh,
one
thanks.
because I don't know if I don't watch too many online review guys like you do, but like that eShop's a really cool idea to go in there and look at them and watch the trailers and see what indie folks are doing. Because guys like me like it a lot, and it's cool for you guys to do it too because you'll be showing things that not a lot of people are looking at. If everybody's looking at, like Mortal Kombat or Hades
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
right now,
yeah.
when you show something new, everyone's like, "Oh, what is that?" kind of thing. So it's cool to see.
There's a lot of surprising titles in there.
When we pop for something, we're like, oh, what is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Like, hold on,
Like
I'm
the
about to
trailer.
buy it right now.
Yeah,
like,
Like the trailer with the big dude.
Adventures of Chris.
oh, yo, that was
That looks
crazy,
fun.
dude.
That game looks like it's gonna be fun.
I mean, a lot.
That's
Oh, it's
pretty
already
funny.
out actually.
Yeah, it's funny.
Freaking what was it? Huntdown was awesome.
Huntdown was
that was
amazing.
We saw the
trailer.
trailer. We were like,
Amazing trailer.
You find a lot of hidden
Blown
gems.
away, man.
A lot that no
Yeah.
one talks about.
yeah,
Because there's too many. There's so
There's
many
a-
games.
It's a lot.
it's
So
almost
many games.
Well, it goes back to what you were saying before about having like when we were younger, it'd be like, oh well, I'll buy this game and I'll play this for the next 4 months because there's not that many games that I like.
Yep.
But now, like, there's so many games out in the world.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah,
I gotta
exactly.
pick which one I
Yeah,
gotta
That's
play.
the tough
And
part.
those games would have 4-page layouts in a magazine.
Right.
That's why you'd be
Right.
like, okay,
Right.
I like this
Right.
thing.
Yep.
Not if it was
See
like a
more
little
of these.
little one picture.
right.
It got a 5 or whatever.
Well,
That's a-
now-
in a magazine, like you wouldn't
Yeah.
really pay attention to those
Yeah,
games.
it gets drowned out, man, and that's why we
Yeah.
focus on just the trailers because how many times have you seen like just
I've seen
stills?
stuff I just wanted to
Stills, and you're
react
like,
to,
what
but
the
I'm
hell
like,
is
there's
this?
nothing here, really?
Right.
Or it would glitch out. Make sure on the Switch though you get the trailer working right, because sometimes you watch it and it just drops.
And there'll be a
Yeah.
good trailer
Yeah.
too. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Like it's not even the internet. It's just like bad. It chugs and then it drops out.
I don't know
I'm
if they
like,
have the
what?
right bit rate or whatever for the file size or something. I don't know. Man.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Some of them are in 60
I was gonna
frames,
say-
like high res.
Well, some of them look like
Yeah.
they look better as a game, but they look
Right.
like trash in the trailer.
right.
So you gotta make sure that they don't. I don't know if they watch it.
Like the frame
Like-
rate's like lower in the trailer than the actual game. Like,
Well, sometimes you do a project and you're like, get this out, go,
Right.
and you don't even
Right.
look at it. And
Oh, you don't
sometimes-
even think.
Yeah.
You don't even think it's gonna look that way. Then when it's out, it's like, oh, you sent this out. You
Yep.
fucking ruined everything.
Yeah.
They could be like, yo, I got one day to make this trailer. Let's go, and then it doesn't come out
Just push it
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's what stows everybody.
It wouldn't upload. Let's lower that resolution.
Exactly. It takes too long to load. I don't know
Get
what
that
you do.
resolution.
1920.
Get that shit down real quick.
But it pissed me
There
off.
is, and one thing in CD Run you guys haven't seen yet, I don't think, that I forgot Tegan mentioned to say it, that sometimes when you're playing it, a unique thing happens that you guys haven't seen yet. And so I'm really interested to see you guys.
Really?
It randomly happens sometimes in a level. It's a little thing that happens in the level.
Really?
And it's a rare occurrence, but when it happens, I just want to see what you guys
Oh, shit.
do.
We gotta do
No,
it.
well, we gotta film more verses. This
Well-
actually this Sunday we gotta do some more. So we'll probably bust out some more of that in the other game I was talking
Is
about.
it in any mode, or is there a special mode we got to pick?
It doesn't matter. It's in.
Okay.
It's not that horrible
you-
thing that happened to me in Sticks where it said the CD scratched.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Okay. Yeah. It's on, I think it was on the last.
Yes.
Was it on the last
Yeah.
one that we did?
I don't remember.
I don't remember which
yeah.
one, but
All right,
yeah.
so I don't know if you've seen it yet because we did 4 videos
don't know
with
if it's-
CDR, but there was one part
Oh,
said
okay.
that it was like, yeah, it skipped, and we're like, what the fuck do we do? What do we do? Fuck it, I'm jumping, ah! And I fucking die. And and of course you're sitting there like, I'm like,
Didn't he win the game off of that?
Yeah.
probably,
I think I
probably,
did my
probably.
name off of
I
that.
might have. So that's
Probably.
what happens is a CD scratch.
Oh boy.
It's a scratch disc, and it has. So originally it was a bug, and I couldn't figure out the bug for like months. The game would just stop drawing the level. It would stop putting the columns at the end, and I couldn't figure it out. And everyone's like, "You got to keep that in there. Don't get rid of that bug." I was
Wow.
like, "But I have to know when it happens. I can't just
Right.
so I could at least put a thing that says like scratch disk or something across,
Right.
That's so.
And so
awesome.
I finally figured it out, and I got it under control. But that was a bug originally.
That's
but it was
funny.
super fun. Everyone had a great time.
No,
with
it's
it.
a very
That's funny.
Did that not come up
random,
yet?
charming. I think it's on the 4th
It's on the next
playthrough.
one.
I think we
Okay.
have 2
Yeah.
or
You'll
3
see
of
it.
them.
You'll see it.
Yeah, we definitely
got
have.
3 up right
It
now.
hasn't been up yet. That's all.
Because our reaction,
As long as I won,
we were just like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck do we do? I don't know. I
I
gotta
don't know
jump."
what's happening.
And you didn't want to jump, and I'm like, "Fucking, I'm jumping. Maybe there's a platform." Nope.
To your death.
I jumped to my damn death.
The platform.
I was like, "Of course." And
I
then
was
you,
probably like a split second from falling off too.
yeah, you were thinking about it. You were like, "I don't know what to do."
that's
So-
crazy.
Well, there was that one you guys played where I think Eric, you jumped in, you fell in a pit, but Jason was right there. He's like halfway in,
Yes.
like he was almost dead, and it was like you win, and it zoomed in.
Yeah,
And
man.
There was-
Lucky
There
bastard.
were so many moments.
Because he was like,
where-
I hate this. It's upside down. I hate it. And then you went right in the hole.
Yeah.
And I was like right behind
Yeah,
you.
yep. There was
About
so
to
many
die.
times
Because I'll
I'm
do that
like,
too. When I play it, sometimes I'm running along and there'll be a pit, and I subconsciously just go for the pit. And I'll do it all the time, and I call it dunking. And I'm like, God, I just dunked myself on this one. Like I don't know why I did
that
Like,
happened with
happens to me.
when you jumped in the hole first. I don't know why I followed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
no,
like
it's-
I wouldn't even
I
I
do
didn't
that
plan
all-
to do that.
I do
I
it.
subconsciously like, oh,
Yeah.
that looks fun.
Yeah.
But why did I just jump in
Like,
there?
I just follow. Like, hey.
water's great.
Well, Chalk would end up going the wrong way all the time.
Oh, that,
Yeah. And sometimes I'd be going in the right direction, but just going too fast.
too
Like,
fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you go off the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just like, man.
the first one you're like, I ran into oblivion.
Yeah. I gotta say though, the
That was
controls are tight.
No, they're very tight.
Controls, man.
But thanks, yeah, that's a good. I'm glad it plays that well. I'm glad you guys like it that
No,
much.
it's
so thank you. That's great.
like it's a clean, smooth, like there's no, like usually when we'll play like something of versus like, oh, I wish they would just add this, or but it's like it's so complete.
It's gameplay.
Yeah, it's so
gameplay
complete.
first.
It's
Yeah.
just
Gameplay's king.
it's a
You
ready
just gotta
to
make
go
it tight
it's-
controls.
Yeah, it's a really tight controls, and then you have the music that just
But if you just hang off the side and stop that little jump right there, just for a second, it throws the game off for you. Enough.
it's so funny because like some of the rounds
You miss it. You'll see it, and you'll miss it.
Yeah, of course.
You're like, oh, I should have stayed right there.
If you watch some of the rounds, it's like, all right, we're just platforming. No one's doing this. And then like one round, the next round, whoever wins the when we're trying to be like good, the next round is like the first thing, not moving, not moving. It's like it just turns grimy in 2 seconds. It's like, well, there goes that.
Yeah.
There's definitely 2 ways to play.
Yeah, you could be a dirtbag, or you could be like, let's just try to jump. Let's
Because
just
I can do the platform, and I'll be platform king and jump constantly and dodge everything until somebody wants to stay in the way.
Yeah,
and then you're blocking and making me jump wrong because I'm
Yep.
jumping under you.
dude. I'll pull out some shit when I'm platforming, but like then if you throw in a little fuckery in there, then I'm like,
Yep.
you had to ruin it. Like you had to ruin it.
I was plotting demises from the get.
Of course. Oh, we saw it. That's why you picked
Well-
the smirk face.
Yep.
You make a,
Plus
you
what
Well, I
should make
just
a-
got to the
I
point for
saw-
me that I just didn't even care. I was just like, let me just stop sticks, man. I gotta stop
yeah,
this
exactly.
guy. I gotta
And then
stop
this guy's
guy.
like,
I don't
yeah,
care
do
if I
it.
win. I don't care. I'm just
It's always
stop
that.
it.
Yeah.
In any of these games, it's
I don't
always
care.
that. And
That's
then,
not
And then
true.
Stein's like, I won. Of course you won. Because
Then he
after me.
swears he's good. It's like, bro,
It's like
you had
just
help.
assassinated everyone but him. Why don't you get him too?
You had help.
Especially when it's 4-4 out of 5. Why would you
That
do
was,
that?
You guys, it was right at the
you
end,
were
you're
gonna
blocking
win.
him, and you're like, really, you're gonna let him win? And you guys are like, oh shit, wait! And you kind of like realize.
And I'm
Yeah.
like-
So it's-
I'm like-
you fell in the pit.
It was like mistakes were made, man.
I was sitting there like,
Yeah.
oh, so you're doing this. So this is what you're doing right now.
I love your reaction every time. When you get screwed over, you're like, he's gonna win. He's gonna win.
Because I don't do it blatant. If I stop you, I stopped you a good way.
Oh.
I don't stand there.
You know,
Oh, no,
you know
you
what
do
it
it
is?
blatant.
You know what it is? I think it's because like your screw jobs get under our skin.
Yes.
And it's like I don't
Everybody
care what
wants to
happens,
say.
you have to die. I don't care who wins,
it's
you
blatant.
have to die.
Well, the fun part is we were all learning.
Yeah.
We were all learning that
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
as we were
Yeah.
recording it.
Yeah.
So you see us evolve into our little tactic.
I want to see what happens next time. Yeah, let's see how the grimy tactics work out.
Well,
Complete
that's what, yeah, you guys are all like, oh, we're grime masters now because you went to school.
Jay has trained us
with,
in the grime.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what Chaka. We were watching the first one, and you didn't. I felt bad on the first time you guys played it because you didn't get a win. But then I was telling these guys, I rewatched it, and you said in the very beginning, "I'm just trying to kill that guy." And you said, I don't feel bad now. He's just trying to ace people.
Nah,
Vengeance.
I'm not a platformer. I'm an attacker.
Vengeance.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
an attacker.
So you agree with the axe?
There should be, listen,
Oh boy.
No.
not the axe. There should be a big ass hand to smack to smack someone silly so they can get jostled a little bit. Just one
Random.
time.
Big
Just
ass
random.
hand.
Yeah, if it's not a fireball, do a hand.
just
Just
a
smack
random-
just smack them.
A random one too. Just
Just
random.
have a hand pop
Like,
out.
oh,
Look
shit.
at that face. You need a hand there. Pop.
Yo.
And that's embarrassing. If you smack someone dead to death, that's embarrassing, and that's pretty funny.
Get smacked off the screen.
Oh,
Because it's an easy
man.
thing too. It's just a big ass hand. That's an easy animation.
Oh man.
Well, it's a party game. Everyone's gonna know too. Like, oh, we got the hand. Like, that's
Oh,
it.
shit,
Exactly.
stay away from him.
Exactly.
And
But if
and
you can smack all of you at the same time,
Oh, that would be amazing.
then
There
that's
you
the
go.
ultimate payoff. I just smacked everyone behind me.
and if you get slapped, it has to change your face.
Yeah. Oh, dude, random.
No, I want
No,
the
not even. You're just like this.
Oh. No, I want the lips. I still want the lips to stay the same.
Just the eyes goes. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, got it. People hate
Well,
the
if you guys
lips.
try the different. If you go into settings, you can change the level of difficulty. There's easy, medium, and hard.
Shit.
And on hard mode, you'll get more. You'll get more levels that have tops and bottoms being the same thing. So there's more like gotcha points in there if you want. So that might be. You can turn it to easy and have less, and there'll be like a. It doesn't make the gameplay easier. It makes the level more.
Easy to get.
Less kill your friends E.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then you can set the game amount too, so you can change it to like 10, first to 10 points, or if you play round mode, it'll be like highest score after 10 rounds or 5 rounds.
And you score by how
So
long
you
you
can play-
last.
And it's like Mario Kart scoring when you do rounds. So the first person gets 8 points, second gets 7, and down to 1 point for 8th, or
Okay.
8th place.
Okay. That's how the points work.
So-
But I didn't do the points
And-
because I didn't know how the points work.
Interesting.
That's a different. Just so you know, there's different modes, that kind of stuff. So.
Oh, we definitely saw the moves.
Yeah,
I just didn't know how to, I was like, points.
Yeah, yeah.
It was our first
Oh, points
playthrough. We
work.
were like,
Yeah.
let's just pick one and stick to this.
I think we just went.
That's
straight for
great.
Distance, right?
Keep on the same thing,
Right.
Because you guys got the belt going for it. So.
Yeah.
And I love that WWF belt too that you guys have. My friends and I had this.
Yeah.
My friends and I had the same belts, and we went on vacation. And we brought the belts everywhere with us, and we walk into a bar just with our wrestling belts, like a bunch of idiots, like we're in our 20s, like we're just total morons, and like people would be like. We thought like we were dorky cool, but then people wanted the belts.
Oh,
they were like trying to get
Oh,
them
I
from us
bet.
all night long.
I bet,
they
man.
It was a lot of fun.
Nah, anytime you carry a WWE title with you, you have to defend it no matter where you are.
Yeah, it invites.
It's a
It
24/7
in the
invites
supermarket.
Yes.
In the
If you have it on you, you're willing to defend it.
Somebody
I'm
has
willing to take it.
Someone has to have a referee shirt on though.
You're in school. What?
That's what it's got to be. Somebody's got to have a referee shirt just in case the match
Oh,
pops
dude.
off. Anywhere.
Right. Just pop it off and you can, like,
Oh, we gotta
start
try that,
slapping
man.
down.
Just go to the bar.
with the
Just go to a bar with the and the
The
referee.
drinking champ, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
outclassing
dude.
these shots right now?
Oh, man.
I could do that too.
They taking my belt.
The drinking game.
That's not the expensive belt though. That's the cheap belt.
Oh yeah.
That's not the $300 belt.
No, those things are $400 now.
Oh, 400 now?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Those are dope looking though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
heavy.
love them.
And
Dude,
huge.
I'm like going in my head. I'm just going through ideas for the trailer, man. And I have a few of them. I already have a few ideas. I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything on right now because you guys gotta.
Well, I'm excited to have team mode out because I think that'll be funny to have like you 3 on a team versus
Oh, it changes the whole
versus
game.
Jason.
Oh, yeah,
It changes the whole
definitely.
game.
Yeah,
Even 2
And
on
that-
2. That'd be,
Yeah.
I want to make sure I pre-test that before I release that because that might be totally unbalanced.
What if it's like 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2? That might
Yeah.
be might be better than like a
So I had it
full block.
if there's 4 of you playing and like you guys are on orange and you guys are on blue.
Mm.
If you add AI players or CPUs, it'll add 2 of each color to match
okay.
that team amount too. So
Okay. Yeah, that could be
CPU players can be real jerks as well. If you guys ever had those,
That could be interesting.
they'll mess with
Oh,
you.
dude, online.
So we
I
can
could
still
see-
do A players with the CPU if we need to.
Yeah,
This is just to see how it runs that way.
I can.
try it first before you.
Yeah.
There's an achievement for getting 100 points, and like it's easier to do in like round the game type for rounds. But you set the round amount to like 20,
Right.
and you try to get 100 points before the whole thing's over. But the CPU players will be dicks, and they'll hold you down, and they'll get you. And you that's like if you get to like round 13, there's no mathematical way you can get to 100 points.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you have to like quit and then start over.
Wow.
It's interesting. It makes it weird.
Yeah, we got to check that out.
So you basically program sticks into the game.
Why you so
Because you're the most dangerous in the game.
We can have 8 CPU players and bet on the ponies too. That's the other one. That's fun.
That's funny. That's
So
funny.
it's like smash, like just put all CPU guys in there, and that's good.
Online would be cool too, man. Like I can see like a Fall Guys, like everybody's like screwing each other, like on pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an orgy. Like no, man, not like that. Dirty mind, you.
Screwing each other. Terrible.
You're thinking
How
of the
did we
wrong
get
kind
here?
of game. Wrong game, man. Wrong game,
It's
man.
real sexy.
Eric is trying to derail.
I didn't say anything. I just said pause. That's it.
Trying to
I just
derail.
said pause. Yeah, that's all I said.
Oh man.
No,
But
we
it's
got
amazing how gameplay like overrules anything in gaming.
Always.
absolutely always wins.
Like if you have the right gameplay, anything is possible.
Yep.
Well, with you guys watching us play it is the same. I've seen with people too. With like, your first couple rounds you're playing it, you're like, cool, I'm running along. I'm gonna get first place. Just I'm gonna keep going until everyone's gone. And then after a bit, someone kind of realizes it. I think in this case it was Sticks, and just kind of like, I'm gonna screw with this guy real fast here. I'm just gonna see if I can block this guy and kill him. And then people start to see that more and more. And then it goes to like everyone trying to kill each other. And then it kind of goes back to being like, okay, let's just run along here. And it's this whole like phase people go through and play in the game that I've seen again and again. It's real interesting of just going after each other and then going back to like, no, I just want to win. I don't want to kill anybody. I just want to win.
It's like who's gonna turn?
Yeah. Try to kill someone.
It's like who's gonna break down first and start doing some grimy shit.
It's a mental.
Nah,
It's
it's
a mental
always
thing though.
Because
It's a
sometimes
mental
the
thing.
way the stage is, sometimes it could be the first 3 seconds you get to that
Yes,
part
yes,
and you
yes.
could block everybody.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, wait,
Yeah.
do I want to do that? Fuck yeah, I want to do that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, you're all dying. in the
Or
first 3
sometimes you
seconds.
wait until it gets too complicated, and you're like, all right, these guys are tired. Let me just block this.
Yeah,
little
yeah,
area
yeah,
here.
yeah.
And now you're all
Shut this
dying
down
right
right now.
before that.
Yep.
Or can you just catch up to me? So that's what it is.
Well, for that indie expo, the judges who played it, they play test all these games before they get into the expo. And with ours, one guy figured out to block everybody, like on that post there. And the other players they did the sacrifice play where they had one person stand there and everyone jumped off that person's head to get over him. And then that person like died because they couldn't get past the guy. But they did like teamwork to get over it.
So
And
you
like
helped them
they
out.
just said it was this crazy thing they had to go do.
As a sacrifice.
Yep.
You guys can live on.
Yeah,
We all can't make
You
it.
can't kill us all.
it's a noble death.
It's all psychology.
We got you next round. Don't worry about it. You saved us. We got you.
It's crazy how
It's
that
an honorable
psychology
death.
works, though. Same as in Tetris.
And such a simple concept.
simple blocks.
Such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
simple
That's
concept.
why I
Yeah.
love Tetris, man.
Yeah.
It's a simple concept, simple gameplay,
Everybody can jump in right away with it.
tough to master.
It works. It
What if there
works.
was a CD run Tetris?
A CD run Tetris.
How the hell would that work, man?
With the blocks,
You can
everyone's a
flip-
different block.
You can flip the blocks.
Like the
You have to
side.
flip it.
And you gotta try and get.
No, you have to
through
fit into the thing to get past it. No.
Oh man.
Yep. You gotta talk to them about that Tetris license.
To
Get
break
that in there.
To break the wall, you have to fit into the piece.
Well, I think it's
and-
anybody. I think it's gonna pay $1,000 probably for it. They give everybody a Tetris license. You get that pretty easy.
Yeah.
They got some indie ones. They got Beatrice and all that.
Yeah.
That one would be that guy. Whoever developed that guy just never. He just gave.
Oh,
up
he
on
didn't.
that game.
Well, he didn't
He
ask
never-
them. Probably he didn't ask them for no Tetris name.
Well, no,
He just made it.
No,
No, it's like here it goes, guys.
but
There's legal stuff. I can't do anything.
awesome. Well, he never made. He just made it with the you play it with the computer keyboard. It's
It was a
like-
cool concept.
It needed.
It
Just
it
wasn't
needed
fleshed
a,
out enough though.
It needed a controller, and yes, it wasn't fleshed
It wasn't
out.
fleshed out enough.
But-
Because obviously they probably didn't have the license, and they just said let's just
But-
do this.
I was thinking of this the other day. Like Tommy Tellerico, he makes video game music, and he has the Intellivision Amico and stuff. How you said he's working on the Tetris for the system exclusive.
Yep.
How awesome would it be if he
If he
had,
made a real one,
Oh, dude,
Like that.
a rhythm game, Tetris game. Oh man, that would be awesome.
That sounds like it'd be good.
How
That
awesome
would
would
be
it, how awesome would it be to see CD run on the Amico?
I'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
it.
well, he said he's looking for people, so let's get some talking going.
Yeah, man.
Get that on the Amiga's multiplayer. Plus, you have it on the little controller there.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
it's
can do some
the
stuff.
different colors.
Yeah.
That's actually tailor made for that system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No, definitely,
New platform.
definitely.
Yeah, you should shoot Tommy an
Check it
email.
out, I guess.
Yeah,
Nah, he's definitely interested.
Shit, I'm about to shoot him an email.
Exactly.
I'm about to holler at him.
Wait.
He's like, hold on.
Look at the updates
No,
on
we'll
this.
make, your
We'll
name will be
updates
there.
Could you imagine? Eric's like, tell me, I made this game called CD Run.
But like, yo, listen, you gotta add an axe to it. It's our concept, and they're like, wait, what?
It's a totally different
Like,
game.
hey, wait a minute.
Family friendly, perfect for the system.
Yeah.
No accidents.
It's gonna be blood and gore.
You can smash them. You can jump on top and they bleed out.
Fatalities.
They bleed out.
Fatalities.
If you get 3 players to jump on top, they crush the bottom one. That'd be terrible.
If you do get actually in CD Run, if you do get people standing on one guy, he'll walk around slow. They have weight, so you'll walk slower. If there's like 7 people on top of you, you'll be like, ugh.
Oh, that's the worst. Oh, wow. Now that
But if
makes
you
sense.
run, you'll go out from underneath people.
That's funny.
That makes
That's
sense.
cool.
I remember there was like 2 of y'all in my head. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
you can't-
I'm not
can't move.
moving. I'm not
can't move.
moving as fast as I usually do.
Yeah.
Like to get
Especially
out
if
from
you're trying
under
to
it.
jump, you
Oh,
can't
that's
jump at
kinda
all.
cool, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you guys get more. If you guys get more players, and that'd be so funny.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just a whole
definitely
different
try.
game.
No,
we
even,
will. We can get.
even if just turbo played with 5 people, it's a whole different
No,
situation.
we gotta get Turbo in. We gotta get Mikey B's, and we gotta get Beardy. We'll get Beardy in there. Or maybe Skip. We'll get Skip.
Yeah, we get
We'll get Skip.
Oh,
Skip.
yeah.
We'll get Skip. That's 8, right? That's 8 right there.
Yeah.
Not his name.
Nah, that's his name.
That's his name, man. That's his name. Call him Skip.
Nah, it'll be definitely interesting to see A plays.
Because it's a simple concept. Anyone could play it.
Yeah. And
Anyone
it
can play
changes
it.
how you play.
Yeah.
It's too many people. It changes how
If
you
we get
play.
online, I'll join you guys, but I'm kind of like I'll kind of suck at it too after a bit, so it'd be nice.
Oh, you made the game.
Perfect.
I know how to say that, but some guys you can't win them all.
Just go with the game plan. Make sure Sticks doesn't win.
That's
and
it.
that's it.
That's the tag. That's
You gotta-
I'm the boss of this game.
You're the
Like,
boss.
why am
Yeah.
I the boss of the
Yeah.
game?
You're the boss.
And we gotta make sure you don't win either.
Exactly.
Why? I'm a good
say he
champion.
is.
No, you're not. You're a terrible champion. You're the worst.
He's like, this is my tactic. Get rid of him so I can win. You guys aren't a threat.
Well, the funny part is, after you guys all held down, after you guys did the assassination, and it was the 3 you left, you were all like, "Oh shit! Like someone's gonna go after somebody else now." Like,
They did nothing.
now-
They did
I was like, "Who's gonna
nothing.
be the first to turn
Jumped
on
in
this?"
the hole.
You 3 kept taking out Jason.
That's it.
They just said, let's commit suicide now. I don't even know how to fight anyone. Let's just jump in the hole. Somebody's gonna win.
It's like, at least he's dead. Oh, what do we do now?
Yeah, he's dead.
I don't know. He's dead.
It's like
We defeated the
We
boss.
beat Jason. What do we do? We go,
beat the boss with no ending. You're like, what now? Oh, I don't know.
"Thanks for
what do you
playing."
It's like one of those.
That's a bonus
Like you
mode.
beat
It's
the
hilarious because I remember when that happened.
You
it
beat
was
the
like,
open world game, and it's like there's still like gameplay left.
it's like,
Stuff
what do we do now?
Like, oh,
If you
I beat
last
the game
long
with-
enough, my character pops out and he challenges me.
He pops out.
That's a mode there.
the ghost.
It reminds me of Pac-Man Ghost. The faces, man. It's funny.
I love the faces. I'm staying
Did
with
you
the
guys ever play
lips.
Pac-Man Versus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
That game is on the GameCube. That game is awesome.
That's a rough game.
Which one?
Versus
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Versus.
It's hard to win. Like
It's,
we played.
yeah,
It's very hard.
Wait, that's on the Switch now.
It was on the Switch when we played.
it is.
We
now,
played
yeah.
that on the
Oh, the
Xbox.
360.
We played on the 360.
Yeah. I have it on
really?
the Switch.
Oh,
The
really?
Versus. Yeah, it's
Oh,
on the collection.
We gotta get that going. That was fun.
I couldn't play it at all. I just would die instantly.
We were just streaming
It's
like
so
bitches
hard.
the whole time.
It
When
was so
someone's
hard.
chasing you and they turn
Oh, yeah.
big, you're like, oh! Like,
Yeah.
I used to play that with my coworkers, and then we finally played it because I told you guys about it. And yeah, I gotta get that back on the
It's
verses.
an interesting concept because you don't follow the ghosts don't go in patterns anymore. They're just
Yeah.
after you. So it's a totally different type
Yeah,
of
it's
game.
dope.
Simple. The formula is the same.
Right, same
Simple
idea.
gameplay. You know,
It's a fun idea.
clean, simple.
Hell yeah.
But that axe though.
No axe. Stop it.
What man?
Get that axe, man.
Mike's thinking about it.
No, ain't
Shotgun Axe and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They have that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my show.
CD.
Yeah, man. That was a good show.
I get that.
These guys won't watch it.
I got
The
other
first-
shows,
the first
man.
2 seasons.
Dude.
I can't.
Dude.
I know they can't get through the first 2 seasons. Then it gets really good.
I kind of get it.
I know. I can't recommend.
What, for S.H.I.E.L.D.?
You guys skip the first 2 seasons.
Shield. Is it
Shield,
Agents of
Agents
Shield?
of Shield.
Man.
When you watch it with the movies, it's cool, but like it's a slow burn. But then,
It's real
man,
good.
by season 4, that's the most crazy shit I've ever seen on TV. That stuff they do in this is nuts.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Hold on, what was the?
When they go to space and stuff. When they go to Mars.
Bro,
Like,
I'm
they
so
do a
behind,
lot.
man.
They go to
I
space,
haven't
it gets a little too far out. Well, it's fine, but I mean, it was good. But I was like,
No, not
season
the
4 was
space. I'm
so-
talking about when they did the dimension stuff. But it was really good for a while. But the first 2 seasons are a different show. I would say watch it to get through it, and then you'll see how they evolve. It's totally different. Because at first they said there's no powers. First they made the show was like, oh, this is what happens when there's no powers. It's a superhero thing, and they would fight like other superhero things, but they wouldn't have powers. And then they said, you know what? Let's just make this X-Men. And they pretty much gave them powers. Like when what was the other thing? Inhumans, when that flopped completely, they said we got to make this Inhumans now, kind of. And it was a much better show after they had powers.
Yeah, you know what's really funny? I still have the last 3 episodes of Inhumans on my DVR for the past like 4 years.
No one's finished that. No one's finished that.
It's almost
so bad.
void now. Don't even worry.
Delete it. Delete it, man.
They didn't even finish.
No, I need to see how it ends.
They didn't finish. I don't think that was finished at all.
I'm pretty sure the ending for you is going to be like the ending of that Mortal Kombat of just like that's it. It's an ending.
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't even make it. Oh man.
I don't know, man.
That sucks.
I was like, what's this dog? It was a big ass dog.
Yeah.
I was like,
Nah,
oh,
Lockjaw was
Lockjaw's the best part of that show in Black Bolt, but I don't know. They messed up.
That's what I was like. Do I want to watch every Marvel thing now? I can't do it anymore.
He said, "What is this dog?"
Yeah, that was legit. I feel like that was legit the one thing that flopped hard.
Yeah. I didn't even watch freaking other Asian thing. But I mean, we could talk about Marvel all day.
Yeah, right.
If you guys do a Marvel thing, I'll come on. I'd love to be a guest on that.
Hell yeah. There we go.
You're more than welcome, man.
We'll do an Avengers episode where we talk about nothing but Marvel.
We can
talk about the history of Marvel games.
Just Marvel games. Yeah, that's a
I got
whole
a couple off
podcast.
the top of my head.
Yeah, that's a whole podcast right
Uncanny X-Men for Nintendo.
there. No.
Silver Surfer
That's
for
my
Nintendo.
first memorable
too.
feeling disappointed as a child. Just like, oh.
Captain Planet's not Marvel though. That was bad too.
No.
Captain America and the Avengers for the arcade.
Yeah. That was fire.
That's next another podcast.
About to start another podcast right now.
I gotta get more beer, so I'll be right back.
We're throwing different shirts. Let's do this. I'm sure Chad would not mind.
Get some more beers, some more wings.
He'd be like, "Oh, I'm into Marvel too. That's good. That's good."
It's actually a pretty dope topic though. I'm about that. Definitely
When they do an update to Avengers, we'll do that.
Or their first DLC.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And then we'll know who to call for that.
All
So
right,
get
sounds
ready.
good.
But I mean, anybody got anything else?
Oh man,
I
I think we covered it.
Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
So Mike, tell everybody
well,
where they
thank you
can
guys.
find you.
Thanks so much for having me. It was awesome. It was super fun to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely awesome.
Thank you. Where can we find you on the internet?
The interwebs.
Oh, you can check out my game at cdrungame.com or on Twitter/cdrungame or on Facebook/cdrungame on there for that way. But cdrungame.com will be your best bet. You can see the trailers, the pictures, and links to Steam and Xbox One.
Nice.
Sweet.
Dope.
Yeah, y'all check it out.
Hell yeah.
Fun game. Get some people,
Yeah,
actual people in your house.
Let me tell you, making a 8-player multiplayer party game during a pandemic was not great.
Oh man.
I was adamant
co-op.
about not adding online, and then February and March hit, and my wife Tegan was like, "You might want to look into it," and I was like, "I guess I'm doing online."
This is the stuff that's going to bring people back together. We tell
Yeah.
people, we tell all the developers
Yeah.
this. These games will bring people back
Yes.
together.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Whether it's a mask or not, they'll be together.
It needs to happen, man. It needs to happen.
I'm building a big screen to have outside to hang on my garage, so I can play games outside with my buddies. I'm gonna try that out.
cool.
Oh,
Just do a
that's
projector,
dope.
idea.
That's
projector system screen. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we'll try that
We
out.
got a
That's gonna be
garage, man.
awesome.
We got to throw a screen in that garage. Get some stuff going. Our neighbors will be like, "What the hell?
what y'all doing back there?
We're
What
having
y'all do-
fun.
Can I
Leave us
come
alone.
over?
You got to play it
Just
like
get a projector.
in the middle of the summer and like the early afternoon, so
get
they
a
don't
projector.
yell at you.
And you can't see
Yeah.
the projector at all."
Yeah.
Duh.
Well, they have a 4K. They have 4K projectors that are pretty dope now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they're like the short throw, so you can
Yes.
have it like right in
You can
front.
have it on the front of the wall.
And it just shoots right on.
That's
I want the whole
dope.
wall to be something.
That's
Laser
dope.
laser projectors.
Only 4,000. You can cheaper.
Oh, that's it?
It's
No,
getting
that's
cheaper
Only
now.
4,000.
Getting
Oh, that's nothing.
No, they're cheaper now.
cheaper. For the good ones.
I'm gonna make that on the next stream.
It used to be 30,000. They
No,
drop it.
it's 3,900. No, sorry.
Oh, speaking of which, if you guys want a tip,
Yeah.
we're trying to get this projector.
We'll definitely do it. We need a projector.
It's terrible.
That'd be so bad, dude.
Wow.
Wait, do we have a trivia question so we can?
I will do that at the end.
Oh, actually, you. We're gonna do it now.
I was gonna do it at the end.
Do it at
Oh,
the end.
do it
Yeah,
again?
Well, this is
Okay.
the end.
No, I mean like
Like, what do you mean by the end?
Before the outro. Right before the outro, I was gonna do it. But
Well,
if you want to do it now, we can do it now.
Let's do it now.
All right.
Cat's out of the bag.
Exactly.
My bad.
Y'all ruined my whole
I messed up
timing
the
and
flow.
everything.
Mike,
Well, this
you're
wasn't
in.
discussed,
Mike,
man. This
Mike,
is
you're
on
in
the
on
fly.
this. You can win a game.
All right.
All right.
You win CD run. I'm sorry.
All right.
All right. Last time we did this, the question was a little too hard for everybody.
They were so
think?
mad. They were so mad
They were very angry at us.
Yes,
because they couldn't Google the answers.
Dude, I thought,
Well, how do you Google the sound?
Exactly.
dude, you could honestly Google it and you would find the answer. It's very easy. So I'm very upset with everybody who was it. What is it? What are the codes for? It's for the Xbox One and it's for Steam too.
Yeah, Battletoads.
Battletoads for Xbox One. We have a bunch of codes for Battletoads for Steam and Xbox One. So I'm gonna do something extremely simple. Like I'm gonna pick a number from 1 to 10, and whoever guesses it. No, that's the easiest way, man.
gotta
Because
give it away.
because if it's a question, no one's gonna get it. I only know old school questions, and no one knows the old school games I know.
Damn.
They
What?
should.
Not unless you know something better than picking.
I think right now the number one will be a redemption for people not being able to get the question last.
All right, this is for anybody in the chat.
Those questions still stand though, by the way.
You have to own an Xbox One
Or Steam.
or Steam. All right. Is everybody ready? Because I want everyone
Someone has to win.
sending me hate. Fuck y'all. A horrible question. Like, damn, man.
Yeah, they were mad.
So
They were mad as
mad.
hell.
Come on.
A lot of
It was an
backlash.
easy question.
You know what? Before I pick the number, I want to ask Mike real quick. Let's see if he can get it. My question last week. All right, this is my question last week. I said, "What video game is this from?" Get ready.
Wait, say it again.
Get ready.
You're an old school gamer.
Old school was in the arcade.
know this one.
Sega Genesis.
Give me a minute. Let me think here.
And that's the sound that's the sound the character makes when he dies and comes back to life.
God, I feel like I should know this.
Oh, when you know that,
You're gonna be pissed when
Oh,
you
is it House of the Dead?
No. You'll be
Nope.
pissed when I tell you.
Is it like
Get ready.
Magneto on X-Men or something like that?
It's such an obnoxious sound.
It really is.
But you know it the second you see it. It's like that was hilarious.
Hit me. What is it?
Space area.
It's some space area.
Oh, I would have never.
Oh,
gotten
really?
it.
Oh,
Really?
okay. I guess not many people played Space Area.
So people in the chat last week who were angry,
Yeah.
didn't know what that was.
Yeah, they
Or
got-
you played
We should have played the sound.
any
Right.
arcade.
No,
game.
it sounds exactly like me.
If you were in Sega arcade, yeah, exactly.
It really does. I'm not even exaggerating. It's, All right. I'm going to pick a number from 1 to 10.
This one you have to win.
All right. And whoever gets it wins Battletoads. I just picked a number. You guys tell me who it is.
So type in
In the
type
chat,
in your numbers.
type the
Type
number.
in
If
the
nobody types in a number, I swear we're gonna keep
Yo,
these games.
I swear, we have so many codes for Battletoads. First, y'all hit me up and get angry. Now I'm giving it to you on a platter. Come on, chat.
Number from 1 to 10, guys.
1 to
Like,
10.
I don't even know
One
the
to
number.
Oh,
First person to get it.
Yeah, because I said one thing.
yeah. Oh,
Anybody?
Mike Balo.
Mike. Or
That's
Gus.
me.
What do you say? What do you say? Nope, not 4.
Nope.
Not four.
So it's not 4.
Listen, everybody in the chat types 1 through 10. You can win this. But y'all don't want to listen. I don't know what y'all are doing.
You only get one guess.
You got in the background. Listen,
No,
if we're in the background, this is the time to go to your keyboard.
Someone is. We're not
And
ending this
type a number
podcast till somebody wins this damn game.
Dude,
Listen, if it's not throwing live chat, it's gonna be in the comments.
dude,
Y'all- someone
they're gonna
has
mess
to
with
win.
us, and they're not even gonna type anything because they know we're
Exactly.
not gonna.
How many people we got in the chat?
We have 8 people watching right now.
Wait, we got 8 people. Not one of y'all has an Xbox One or Steam
I mean, that's
And-
believable.
and want Battletoads. Oh wait. Actually, hold up. That could be
Xbox
true.
thing?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
could be
but
true.
not
That could be
probably-
true.
It's possible.
That's possible. It's
I love
Xbox.
my Xbox.
That's right.
Whatever, y'all. Shut up.
They gotta have a PC, David.
The love, man, the love.
4 is not the number.
Tegan, you can guess. Don't leave.
Yeah.
You can guess.
You can win this too.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Daniel said 3.
Nope.
You can
Not
guess as many
3.
times as you want.
Whoever gets it first. Just don't go down the
Just one at a time. Just one at a time. Just type it in.
first one that gets it.
If you really
If you
want
hit
to.
enter after each number, you're gonna get this.
Yo, we literally made it so easy to win.
It's for Steam. For Steam also.
And now I've made it too easy.
It's for the
Steam or Xbox One.
You can get it for the PC, not just Xbox.
The easiest
Steam or
contest.
Xbox. There's 11 people in the chat now. Steam or Xbox One.
11 people in the chat.
gotta do it
Free
again.
Battletoads for
number
Steam,
1 through 10,
Xbox
not
One.
You got to do it again for the people who just logged in.
Pick a number from 1 to 10. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10.
And it's not 3 or 4. So process of elimination.
Yes.
And you have to hit like
And you win.
in order to win.
Yeah, also hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, I swear to God.
I'll come find you.
I'll find you.
I swear, if we get more comments, you guys made it too easy. I'm gonna lose my mind. Trying to give you some free shit.
We just want to give away the game, man.
You may have to wait for comments.
No. I'm not leaving this podcast.
Oh, dude.
I'm not leaving this podcast till I give away one free game.
All right, well,
One
Well,
1 to
you're going
10,
to be the
y'all.
only one
Is
here.
it 9? Am I gonna win? Is it 9?
1 to 10.
Chat, is there a pulse?
1
is there
to
a pulse
10.
in the chat?
What number am I thinking of?
And
1
it's
to
not
10.
Not 3 or 4.
Not 3 or 4. Xbox One, Steam.
Battletoads.
Do you want Battletoads?
So you want Battletoads? It's a dope game. Man, listen.
Listen, it still costs.
Oh,
what,
maybe they
$30?
have it already. Maybe they have it already.
They would have typed it.
Oh, I never thought about that.
They would have typed it.
possible.
They would have said I have it already. But no one can type.
people-
All right, if y'all aren't bots
People like watching.
and y'all like the game,
People like watching.
yeah, I know they do.
How many likes we got so far?
On this thing?
Yes.
8.
So that means there's 8 people that have a pulse. There's 8 people out
On mine,
there.
we got 9. So
Yeah.
I don't know. YouTube is messed up.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have a second guess?
Yeah. Fuck it.
I'll guess again. I don't have it. I'll guess again. I go through the.
They're gonna be like, you guys.
Oh, you don't have it? Oh.
No.
Okay.
Is it 6?
Nope. Nope.
So it's not 3. It's not. Oh, wait.
Is it 7?
It's 7.
Congratulations.
So for being on the show today,
Congratulations. Yeah.
you get Battletoads.
You get Battletoads.
Yes.
You want it for Steam or for Xbox?
Steam.
Roger that.
There you go.
You got it, man.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh,
of
man.
course.
Another multiplayer masterpiece.
Yes. It's,
I love
it's
that game.
It
It's
is a
hilarious.
blast.
I'll get you guys some codes. If you guys want to do CD Run for a giveaway, I'll get you some codes for there for future
Yes.
podcasts.
Send.
Chat
Send.
might have more of a response.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna get CD runs. We got Battletoads. We still have River City Girls that we haven't given away. We still got Oxygen.
shit.
Like y'all killing me right now.
You know what? I'm going to start giving away codes during my streams.
Yeah, no.
We should.
When you do
We
your
should.
streams, everyone give away something.
We
because
should. We
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot.
Seriously.
We
Yeah,
have a
we'll hype
lot
up
of.
stuff.
We have a lot.
Yeah, we got to spread the love.
Yeah.
So on each of our shows that we play during the week,
Yeah.
there's some games we're gonna be giving out.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Definitely.
All right.
And congratulations to our winner.
And our guests.
Enjoy
Our
the
guest.
Not
This is
only
the
are
best
you the
podcast
guest,
I've ever been on. This is fantastic. You guys are great.
I'll send you the code on Twitter.
Thank you.
No problem.
Awesome.
all
Man.
right,
Well,
man.
I guess they're gonna wrap up the show. And,
Yeah.
say goodbye to our friend Mike. Thank you
Well,
once
thank
again.
you all
Fun
very
time.
much. This is a great time.
Yes, thank you
And,
so much for your time.
All right.
Yeah.
Look forward to having you
Thanks for
back
playing.
on, and definitely send those codes when you get the chance. And we'll
Yeah.
do some contests with that.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
For anybody out there who doesn't know, that is CD Run.
That's right.
That is an awesome.
Battletoads, but no one has bought CD-ROM, so it might be easier to give it away.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Well, anyway, thank you so much once again.
Yeah, thank you guys.
It has
Thank
been a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you, Mike, so much.
Take care.
Be good, brother.
You
Later,
too.
bro.
Till next time.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Why
Mike
was it
gets
so
himself.
hard to give that away?
Bro.
Yo, it's like first, it's like, yo,
It was too hard.
too hard.
And now we made it
I'm
mad
picking
easy.
up a number. Everyone's like this.
What type of number?
Bro.
They're
Oh, people
"What's
get
a
shy,
number,
man.
bro?"
People get shy. It's
Just
weird.
type a number. I'm
It's
trying
weird.
to give y'all something for free.
It's weird. Some people just like to listen to it while they have it on live.
Free!
Whatever, and I don't know, man.
I like free shit.
I don't know. I do too.
I'm about to jump in the chat and win it again.
If it's free, it's for me.
Wow. Wow.
In the comments, if you type in a number from 1 through 50, whoever gets closest might win.
Yeah, there we go.
There you
See?
go.
In comments, just in case you hear this on audio later or something, there's still a chance to win. But
Yeah.
you gotta type it in and say what this is for,
And you gotta like, and you gotta like it too, man.
and tell a friend.
And subscribe.
I want to see 2 likes per person.
What? What?
Oh,
Tell your
man.
brother, tell your sister, tell your family. I don't care.
Yeah, man.
Tell them all.
But yeah, tell them all. Share the video. Like, rate, comment. Tell us what you think. Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe, y'all.
Subscribe. And very importantly, we have the live streaming schedule, which will now be having giveaways. That's randomly.
Yeah.
Surprise!
We got
Randomly.
games, man, to give away. We got tons
We
of
have
games.
a lot of games to give away, and the only way to get them is to go to the live streams.
Damn right.
So we got Tetris Tuesdays with me at 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's
We
right.
have the video game podcast that we do every Wednesdays. Yeah. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Throwback Thursdays with Sticks at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
That's right.
And then Fighter Fridays with Big Choco. 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you want those games, you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do.
It's gonna be
Show
at
us
the
something.
end of the show, and you don't know when the end is gonna be. So I gotta watch.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the whole
Yeah, you
thing.
gotta watch
Oh,
us.
it's gonna be random, man.
You can't just pop in there
Yeah.
5 minutes to get something for free.
Yeah, man. It's
Nah.
gonna be random. You're not gonna know when it's gonna happen.
I
It
might,
might
ask
not
you,
even
I
happen.
might ask you about what happened in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
If you pop
Yeah.
up at the end, you'd be like, "Oh, you missed out."
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll pop up in the chat with a question.
Yeah. Man.
One of them foul questions.
That you can Google.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can Google it, fuck it. As long as I get an answer. I'm just trying to give away something for free.
Yeah.
Get
man.
Get ready.
How does no one know that, man?
Space.
Ah!
No one,
Get ready.
no one will ever get that. You already know now.
I guarantee Radical Reggie knows that.
I
And
wanna
Sarah
know.
Maru.
Yeah.
The whole Media Glitch team knows that.
They got it.
Oh hell yeah, they would know that.
Yeah. Genesis is a.
Nah,
Great-
that was
great
Sega
system.
Master. That was arcade and Master System.
Great
And
system.
that was a ton of systems.
And Genesis for part,
Oh, part 2.
two.
Did you
Yeah.
do the same thing in 2?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Same as that?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. It was worse sounding.
Yo, you know what the funny thing is? I was thinking for another question. Like, what?
Are we trying to?
No, I was gonna. No, I'm not gonna do this question
I was
because
gonna say,
nobody's
Are
gonna
we
know
trying
this.
to end this fucking
Dude,
podcast?
wait, hold on. Nobody's gonna know it. But I was gonna say,
Oh.
from what game when someone dies, it goes, oh, no one's gonna know that shit.
Gauntlet.
That's all Gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
Man,
I
don't-
won.
Or what about?
Right?
Or what about?
Oh, by
By
Billy? I win.
What about?
You.
I'm not even going to answer that.
What sound effects is it? What game is it?
Yeah. What game is that sound effect from?
Ew.
No one will get that.
No one.
I don't even think Reggie will get
No,
that.
I don't think
No
Reggie
one
I
will get
know
that.
what it is only because I know you guys.
So bad.
No, no,
No one's gonna get that either.
I'll give a
Yeah.
hint. It's one of the worst games. When I was young, I thought it was cool because it was like
I loved that game when I was young. It's fucking terrible.
It's one of the worst.
That plays like an early EA game.
Oh,
No,
dude.
no,
And it's not even.
Oh.
All right.
Anyway, thanks to everybody in the chat. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for tuning in and watching us. We'll be back next Wednesday.
Yes.
So until then, peace.
Check out the streams. Get some free shit.